so good when the lights all glow? Is your bargain bin sent alive from the nut show? I got my Velcro shoes and my dollar store hat, a short bus scholar with a mic and a chair. Yeah. It started with a scream and a half-broke cam. Now we're decking out the chaos like a nutty telegram. You showed up anyway, don't know what went wrong. Now you're stuck in the circus singing Shizzy's song. Mine's in the trenches with a wrench in hand, yeeting butts to the shadow band land. While I'm reading chord docs like a bedtime tale, y'all still here riding the soft brand slate of hell. So here's my Christmas card wrapped in duct tape pride, from the window liquor host to the nut crew worldwide. Merry Christmas to my chat, yeah, you beautiful weirdos. From the lurkers in the back to the day one heroes, to the mods who keep this busted sled on track. You're the reason this nut shack keeps coming back. If you're here for the drama, you're here for the laughs. You're my holiday miracle, my off-label stash. So raise a glass of whatever you got in that cup. Merry Christmas from the fool who never shuts up. Some of you pop in just to say, hey, shiz, you're nuts. Then you stay 3 hours while I roast legal sluts. You tolerate my tangents and my bargain brand takes. Still type up in the chat when the internet breaks. My odds play whack-a-mole when the trolls roll through. Finger on the trigger like not today, dude. Every time I was wrapped like a little red bow. Happy holidays, jackass, enjoy the shit show. So if you ever hit like, or you've ever hit send, you're officially part of this badly wrapped friend. Merry Christmas to my chat, yeah, you beautiful weirdos. From the lurkers in the back to the day one heroes, to the mods with sore thumbs and eyes bloodshot, guarding this clown car like a North Pole outpost lot. If you're laughing at the screen or just shaking your head, you're the reason Santa let me stream instead. So grab a cookie and a seat, don't care if it's stale. Merry Christmas from the nut who refused to bail. And low gear, but you carried this channel through a wild ass year. Through the late night rants and the 10-hour runs, through receipts, bankrupt clowns, and the missing brain cells funds. If there's any kind of magic in this janky little show, it's you in the chat making this dumpster glow. Oh, so here's to the replays, the sorry came late, the ones watching quiet while folding their plate, the members, the gifters, the broke but still here. You paid in attention, that's premium cheer. And Marge my L's with the nerve of steel. You keep the sleigh upright on a ball spare wheel. When I say something spicy and the room gets hot, you're already 2 steps ahead of the plot. If I had a fancy speech, I'd still mess it up. So I'll just raise this lukewarm coffee cup. Merry Christmas. From the chaos connoisseurs to the quiet heroes, to the moms who mop up every digital fight. You're my dysfunctional, delightful Christmas light. If you laugh, face palm, or yelled at the screen, you carved in the lore of this busted machine. So from my nut shack heart to your vented device, Merry Christmas, you maniac. Thanks for being this nice. Yeah, 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 yeah. When the stream goes dark and the screen goes black, just know this nutcase is still coming back. You kept me afloat while I tripped on my shelf. Like, how did this work? Who let him stream by himself? So have a warm, loud, slightly unhinged night. May your drinks be strong and your drama stay light. And from your helmet wearing host on this Christmas delight, Merry Christmas, my people. Now go eat and go have a beautiful night. You know when you have something so good it drops? Like a bombshell. I don't whisper, I don't tiptoe, I don't beg, I say it straight, 10 toes, foot on your neck, on your neck. And every time I open my mouth with facts, somebody screams harassment while clutching their ass. I don't attack people, I attack bullshit. I read the rules and I aim that and pull it. You don't like my tone, that's adorable, pal, but you two don't enforce her feelings of how you scout. I plan my content, yeah, damn right I do. That's called effort, not a hit squad crew. I schedule drops cause I know what I'm doing, not cause I'm working in Discords, recruiting goons. Same topic, I cover facts. Same week news, don't wait for naps. Multiple channels talking, that's the web. Not a conspiracy cause I won't play dead. I don't need coordination, I don't need backup. I bring the receipts, solo tighten the strap up. You want harassment, show me the proof. Not your panic attack without a tooth. Bombshell, I'm not a problem, I'm the test. Bombshell, bombshell. You feel exposed, I feel blessed. Bombshell. Say it loud, say it clean, tell yourself whatever helps. But me speaking facts ain't harassment, champ, it's hell. Bombshell, bombshell. They freak out when I use words like destroy. Like truth delivered hard is a dangerous toy. But metaphors don't swing fists, don't break bones. They just hit harder when you're already exposed. I don't threaten, I don't sick, I don't send mobs. I don't tell anyone to go harass the jobs. I talk, I analyze, I connect the dots. If that scares you, congrats, it's working a lot. You try to nail me for a teaser, like I committed crimes in a trailer. No content posted, no rule breach. You try to strike a thought, that's weak, chief. Policy ain't forward, looking paranoia. It's backward facing, coding loyally loyal. You can't punish me for what you fear, I'll say that's not enforcement. That's pissing your pants in public, okay? I don't need hypotheticals to land a hit. I bring example citations, concrete shit. If it ain't live, you got no claim, so stop trying to arrest, smoke and call it a win. Bombshell. No threat, no target, no call to burn. Bombshell, bombshell. Just commentary you could and I'll learn. Bombshell. You can hate my edge, my mouth, my shell, but taste ain't law, read the rules you sell. Yeah. Bombshell, bombshell. You try to twist my words, make shadow scream, turn slang and sarcasm into crime scenes. Shiny bracelets, vague by design, no names, no facts, just a phrase you mind. You need false statements stated as true about a real damn person, not vibes, not you. Implication ain't evidence, fear ain't law, and stretching policy just shows where you're all. You say I build us versus them like it's some threat. Buddy commentaries always drawn lines in the sand, still no call to action, no go get them chance. Just me saying what I see while you clutch your pearls and rant. You keep saying good, might, maybe, may. I say show me where I crossed it, you look away because deep down you know the truth hurts like hell. I didn't break policy, I broke your spell. This isn't harassment. This is what happens when someone won't lie politely or shut up comfortably, so you don't have to look stupid. Bombshell. I'm still here, still clean, still loud. Bombshell, bombshell. Still standing while you melt down. Bombshell. Told folks reporting with nothing to sell. That's misuse of policy. Do better or yell. Bombshell, bombshell. Style ain't sin, backbone ain't crime. Bombshell, bombshell. I speak in facts, you panic in time. Bombshell. No evidence, no breach, no bail, just me. And you? Still mad about it. I read the policy. I followed it. You just don't like that I did it louder than you. So sit your fat ass down before I drop another. Bombshell. Bombshell. Bombshell.
Good evening, chat. Man, they're just dropping them like crazy today. It's just like, what did I say? What did I say yesterday? I don't have any bombshells, but I am laughing at all of it because I've called 2 things so far. And I am no predictor. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you, Thrill. I hope everybody is having a wonderful evening. Man, oh man. We'll probably cover that a little bit tonight, but man, the insanity of that all. It's crazy. If you haven't seen it, go and check out Jeremy's video today. I think they're going to be panicking like crazy because they don't know what to do right now. If one of their blessed, lawyers over there is looking at multiple 3rd-degree felonies, what does that say about this judge? that maybe he's not going to put up with any of the shenanigans that have been going on that the other judges just sort of let float on by. Oh, I will, Max. I will show it today. I will show it today. By you, 1960s. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, at least 12. That doesn't include the shenanigans that she's played. I mean, those little silver bracelets looks like they're going to be coming for somebody. And I said, silver doesn't look good on George. It's going to be hitting the reality. What do you think? He runs? What do you think, he runs? Or do you think he's already run? Run away, run away, run away. Judges just try to F around and find out. Dare him. Yeah. He'll be doing time in Florida prison with someone named Bubba. Well, you can still get off on a third-degree felony. You may not have to spend prison time, but you may have to spend a little bit of time in there. I mean, chances are somebody ran. But I will say, Tug's bombshell shocked me. Oh, and that's only icing on the cake. According to Tug, there's a whole lot more. And you have to remember, this is only day 2. Only day 2. I mean, it is just bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb. It's going to get them worked up. And of course, they're already working on trying to create a narrative. And it's going to fall flat because whenever those receipts all get shown, do they make a silver bracelet big enough for the flea bag? I'm sure they do. If not, they'll use 2 of them. I missed tonight, though. I knew about the video. Well, I will be playing it later, I guarantee you. Like I said, he's waiting to see what floats up to the surface. Yeah, it's like dropping dynamite into a overpopulated lake. A lot of stuff's going to come floating up. Well, yeah, and that is your opinion, and you're welcome to that. That is the beauty of the internet, which they don't seem to understand. That this is how court cases are supposed to be handled. Now, if they would have shown up, they could have probably put some sort of defense forward, but they didn't. Odd how that works. In other words, they said, yeah, we don't have any defense. Interesting. Kind of like your whole, kind of like your Wellspun video. No, it's not about that. It's about the work that they were doing at Marineland. They were collecting samples, I guess you could say, but it was Mo's idea, Mo the Deep End, and I do a Friday morning stream, and we do a song based on a story that she sends me, and Friday. The one Friday is going to be awesome. I can say it is one of the better ones that I've done, but I do have a better version of that song that you just heard. And I'll tell you what, we get some super chats on there, and I'll play you the better version. That was actually the bad version of it. Wait until you hear the good one. Yes, Shizzy and Mo. Mo is an absolute awesome person. I mean, she is severely undersubbed. She is severely undersubbed. I would love to see her hit the 10,000 mark. Also, her humor and the joy that she brings to the table is unparalleled. I mean, she's just one of the greatest people. And I've known Mo for over a year now, and have streamed multiple times with her and met her at Dollywood. the camera does not do her beauty justice, and she's beautiful inside as she is outside. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Get to feeling better, Debbie Webb. That sucks. Everybody's got a little bit of the bug going around. So, take care of yourself, spend time with family, and, be good. Be good. It'll all work out. And here we go. Like I said, this one we're going to play some of this, and then she is seriously underrated. We will get to the Hales video because there's a lot to unpack there. And I just sort of want to give sort of that idea of what got us here in the first place. I haven't had a voice for 3 weeks. Ooh, that's no fun. That's no fun. And like I normally do, I'll turn on the closed captions. I'm going to turn up the speed just a little bit. I think I got it too fast here. Let me get it. Give me just a second.
All right.
So I can pause this. And so get my speed here. Come on. Playback speed is way too fast. All right. We'll give it a little bit of speed. And this is one of the shorter ones, but we will get through it tonight.
Attached statements. I can't read this right. They enclosed also a few. I had enclosed also a few comments from his fans, clearly showing they do know who he's talking about. What do you mean by that?
He says we've told you about them before, and that's how he tells them that he's talking about me.
How?
Why do you have to put your face in the camera?
He says the bad neighbors. Everybody knows who the bad neighbors are. That's us.
This may be the one time I witnessed Lynette not actually lying, telling the truth. She is the bad neighbor. He is the bad neighbor.
Yes.
They've terrorized myself and George and the residents of Otter Creek. It has not been fun by any stretch of the imagination. But it is kind of fun watching her in a deposition and knowing she's going to have a federal deposition that won't just be for hours, it will be for days. This is what Lynette wanted. This is what happens when you stalk YouTubers. It's not okay. This is what happens when you try and extort, when you try and use YouTubers for fame, for money, for popularity, for promotion. It's not okay. And keep in mind, she's the one that ran to the Florida courts. She wanted to be in there with Silver Scam. She's the one that has contacted personally by phone the forensic handwriting expert. Intimidating of a witness? Absolutely.
Well, and she's got more of that she did today. If you guys hadn't heard about that, yes, go watch Tug and Megan. They pretty much expose the intimidation. Well, actually, we're going to see that tonight on that video. The kind of intimidation that she does, threatening people, telling them that that she wants harm to come to them. I mean, it is so bad. It is so bad. Good Lord Almighty.
Okay. All right. So he's called you a bad
How
neighbor.
many neighbors he's got?
Jeremy has called you a bad neighbor, right?
Yep. Called me a lot of things.
And he said, and then he says Lynette once and Michelle once, and talks about moles, which he calls us. What do you mean by that?
On his videos, he calls us the moles, and on his Facebook community page, he calls us the moles. And he now lives in the mole hole. His school is the mole hole or something.
So, are you able to view his Facebook pages?
Yes, silver bracelets.
No.
Blocked.
So how do you know that he calls you moles on Facebook?
Because they've been sent to me. Everybody sends them to me. He has a lot of people that are not his fans anymore that send me things.
I wonder who that could be.
I get miscellaneous stuff sent to me all the time.
I wonder who that could be. Who would be sending stuff to him?
Sorry.
When you say what are some of these miscellaneous texts saying?
Some of them send me the memes, the nasty things like John dressed up like a pig in front of our property that Jeremy posts on What the Hales on the Facebook with the nasty comments. And then they will say, I also get messages that tell me, we were fans. We're no longer fans. I can't believe that he's doing this to you. I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Please accept our prayers and
then whenever they find out what you're really about, because so far you've never shown You've never shown people that have walked away that are impartial to this, to see exactly what's going on in your behavior. I have seen a couple of people that will say, I don't like the way, and he lost me as a fan, but I also don't support Lynette. In case you haven't seen, Donnie Shepherd has a video out there. I think it's really good, and it was something that she asked for me, and I was more than happy to do that. I'm not muted, Tammy Bigard. Trust me, I'm not muted at all. That is not me.
Thoughts. I get lots of messages. I also get hate messages. You should die. You should lose your child. You should go to jail.
Well, we'll get into that.
Ooh.
We don't leave our property. We don't need to be, no one needs to be saying anything to us. We're not doing anything to Mr. Hales. I actually liked Mr. Hales in the beginning.
Oh, did you?
Not more.
Until he stopped sending you money. Whenever you realized you weren't going to make a whole lot of money off of him. So you had to change tactics. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, we're going to get to that, but right now we're going to talk about this filing that you made with the court. So
when John gets here, sir, I'm going to ask for a break because I need to call the sheriff's department and let them know that you're not going to let us off to show up at their department because this was a real investigation.
Ma'am, we're not, this deposition is going to go forward day to day, like the notice says, until we're finished. So we're not going to take any breaks without phone calls. This is not the time. We'll take breaks.
If I don't show up at the sheriff's department, I'll get arrested.
Ma'am, I'm not excusing you from this deposition to do anything other than take a break. You may take a meal break, but this is a court day. I told you at the beginning, the deposition is a court proceeding.
That's all I said was I'm going to have a break to call them and tell them that I'm not going to be allowed.
Well, then you don't have to tell everyone every time that you drop your trowel and, take a crap. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. All you have to do is just ask for a break. That's it. I just need a short break, X, Y, or Z. This is what's going on. Or not tell them what's going on. Just take your damn break.
Allowed to come in there.
Then you need to do that when we take a regular break, like a bathroom break.
That's what I just, okay. Oh,
you could
whatever.
have done it in the last 10 minutes, but you didn't do it.
I can't. You're on my phone. You told me I could not leave the phone.
Yeah. When we take a break for a meal, which we will may or may not do, you can do whatever you want. And you can.
You just told me that I could not leave the screen. I had to leave it open.
I think you can make a phone call. You just testified that you were receiving a phone call during this deposition, which means you can make a phone call
earlier.
And still stay on Zoom.
No, I would have had to have ended Zoom to answer the call.
That doesn't end Zoom.
That
doesn't end Zoom.
Oh my God. Yes, it would have been. Okay.
If you ever get disconnected.
Whatever, sir.
If you ever get disconnected, you need to come back in. I'll text you to get back in. So, okay, let's go back to this. And this is now a part of this. This is page 3. This is 47 pages.
That's right, Donna.
Filed January 2nd. Correct? 47 pages, right?
I have no clue. I didn't count them.
And some of it's handwritten, some of it's typed. So this part starts with
and you have no idea how many pages you turned in. You just slapped a whole bunch of crap together and said, "This is everything. This is everything I've got." You don't vet your own shit.
I, Lynette Preston, do swear.
Go figure.
And it goes on for 2 pages. Did you type this out as well?
I didn't type it. I spoke into my phone, and it went on Word, and then I printed it.
And then you brought it into the courthouse with you?
Yes.
All right. So it says that, by the way, are you complaining anything about Martha Risk? Are you complaining that she's doing something to you? Is she cyber stalking you too?
Yes, she is. And I am filing against her.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Is there anybody else you're going to file against related to this case?
Not that I know of. Not yet. I mean,
That's fine.
the only other one would be Diana West, because she films us as well for him.
And when did she start filming you?
That's right, Pat.
She's been filming us the whole time.
When you say the whole time, what do you mean?
She's been filming us ever since he employed her. She films us almost every day.
Okay.
Okay. And how has that been going on? How long? A year?
However long she's been working for him, I don't know.
How long has she been filming you?
Oh my God, I just answered that question. As long as she's been employed by Jeremy Hales.
That doesn't answer the question. Do you know?
Yeah, that doesn't answer a question at all. How long has she been employed by Jeremy Hales? You should know all of these kinds of things. Whenever you start making these accusations, you know, this was the same crap that Deuce tried. Was like, you need to take down that. That's defamatory. Show me where it's defamatory. I'll be happy to take it down. If there's something in there that's truly defamatory, and he just said, oh, it's riddled with it. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll private it. And whenever you can come to me and tell me what you feel is defamatory, I'll be happy to take care of that. And he never came back and did anything. So, boom, up she goes. Right back up. Never could provide any proof of what he thought was defamatory. Okay. You got exactly what you asked for.
How long?
I do not know how long she's been filming me, but we have cameras. I see her every day go by, and you can tell she's filming because you can see she's filming. We also see her when we're outside filming us driving by.
All right. And you're going to file a cyber stalking petition against her too?
No, I didn't say that. I said I am on Martha Rizk. Yes.
Okay. And I asked you anyone else, and you gave this other name.
I don't. And I said I might. I don't know. I probably
I might.
not.
If I can win on this one, then I will.
Martha Rizk. Yes.
Understood.
She does the same thing that he does with him straight away. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Just keep yelling.
So you're here. There shouldn't be any videos of court, but they hide cameras in his shirt, and the people that come with them video the hearings.
That's some paranoia right there.
I've been in that court. What are you talking about? Why shouldn't there be any videos? Why did you tell
Because
them?
I do know that one day, two women were sitting in the back of the court filming.
There's no question. There's no question pending. Let me ask you. You also interrupted me. Let's try it again. Let me get a question. Even if you know what the question is going to be.
You did have.
They're making a record. You need to let me finish my question. Then you can answer. So here's my question. Why would you write to the court a statement that says there shouldn't be any videos of court?
She's bright as a burned out candle.
What does that mean? Why shouldn't there be any videos of court?
Because I thought that you were not allowed to film in the courtroom.
But do you know the court provides the videos, right?
I know that now, that the court provides videos.
There's a lot of things you don't know. Like stupid things. Like you're listening, you're going to throw your attorney under the bus and say that your attorney told you that you don't need to show up to a court hearing. And look what kind of trouble that got you into. There's a lot of things you don't know. Maybe whenever those court documents come in and they say something on there that you will have to be at a certain place at a certain time, maybe you actually show up. It'd be really, really easy to do. But oh, no. You decided not to. Even going so far, from what I understand, of telling the judge that you weren't going to show up because your attorney told you not to. Well, if that was Ramaswamy Saran Wrap, well, guess what? He just got you in trouble. All of this could have been prevented if she had just left Jeremy and George alone. Yes. No, she decided to roll into Levy County thinking that Jeremy was going to do something for her. For fame, popularity, money, whatever it might be, that she was going to be able to say, oh, look, I'm next door to a famous YouTuber. It doesn't make you famous if you're next to a famous YouTuber, but you made yourself famous by stalking him. Good job.
But I was under the assumption that people cannot film in the courtroom.
When did you?
And had to
when
ask
did you?
the bailiffs that after the last hearing.
When did you learn that the court provides videos and that videos are?
When he started putting them online.
Oh.
How did you learn that he was?
Oh yeah, whenever it was shown the shenanigans that you were doing. That's so odd, isn't it? Whenever your lies are being debunked, whenever the fleas lies get debunked, every time their stuff gets debunked, all of a sudden it becomes, oh, I didn't know. I had no idea what I was doing. That third-party communication isn't allowed. That filing a lawsuit and then dumping out of it after stalling things in the court proceedings for months. Those bills come due every single time. Look at her hairline on the left side. I wouldn't call that a hairline. Oh, I wouldn't call that a hairline.
Putting the court videos online.
Because, like I said, 10 million people message me and tell me that, oh my.
10 million people have messaged you. I think you're over exaggerating yet again. See, whenever you make these kinds of statements, she should have just go back to answering yes or no. It's really easy. You say yes, no, but she wants to, she is searching for things that she can say to try to make this all about her. The issue is all about her. Well, that's what we're trying to get to the bottom of, because you're making these claims. You're making these claims. You've got the tinfoil hat on so tight, you're losing your head.
My God, he put the court videos online. John, if you're coming in, you need to go into the bedroom with the baby and watch her. She's been getting into everything. Oh, this is going to be all day, he said. We're not allowed to talk to the detectives. You
it's
need to go
days or days.
They've called me twice and I couldn't answer the phone.
Ma'am, we're not having a conversation. Please have Mr. Cook leave the room. He's a witness. He has no business in part of this deposition.
He just got home. I had
Please
to
let him
tell
leave the
him.
room. We're not having a conversation.
Well, and this right here is why they should not have her doing Zoom depositions at all. Why Judge Grubb has said, hey, you have to be here. Bird Condo, McCoop, Georgie, Tug, Megan Bench, JJ, Crew Pear Tree, hopefully Star Golden Brick Road. I guess 10 million people in her ecosystem say Jeremy lies about the thousands of pieces of evidence. Yeah, she cooked her goose. No show in court today. Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
He has left the room.
Thank you. Let's go back to the question.
But we can still hear him talking.
Learn, you said people texted you, millions of people. Did you really mean that, ma'am? Millions of people?
A lot. Okay, excuse me. A lot of people messaged me and told me.
How many? And see, this is something that you'd want to keep track of. I can say that I've probably received, I don't know, whenever they started going after me, trying to dox my family, I think I received 10 messages on that. Yeah. And there was a lot of people that were just like, that's crappy. I mean, like 10 direct messages of people that I know that let me know and said, hey, this is what's going on. I was like, well, I'll handle it the best way I can.
That the people were, that he was putting the videos online.
For us, and for the record, right now, tell me the names of people who told you to watch his videos.
I plead the fifth.
Here. Lose internet. Something's wrong. Okay, it's back. I don't know. There was a glitch. That was a really weird glitch. Okay. No, I didn't mute myself. something went funky on the computer. I don't know what it was, because everything went funky. Let me make sure everything's good over here. Make sure that my connection's still good, because that was really weird. Yeah, it looked like there was some sort of little glitch that just happened. Oh, they might be trying to bring my channel down, because, well, that's what they do. I thought it was me too. No, it's having a brief flashes tonight. Could be having brief flashes tonight, but we'll keep an eye on it.
Yes, I am not.
On something funky is really happening. Yeah, there's no, I'm not muted anything. That's the deal. It's acting quite weird right now. Give me just a second. I'm gonna see if I can get this back up and going. And all right. Is it?
We're not having a conversation that we're.
He has left the room.
All right.
He's already docked.
You said before you want to take it on a question by question basis.
It's acting weird.
Every question I ask, you're just going to take the fifth?
We'll see what exactly is going on.
Yeah.
I suspect we've got some funky stuff going on in the background. I have no control.
I guess if you're telling me I have to do it question by question.
I'm not telling you I am not telling you that. I'm not giving you any legal advice. I'm just asking you that when you say from now on I'm taking the fifth, does that mean? And it's okay. It's your right. I'm not giving you advice either way. I just want to know what you're exercising your right. Which questions? You said before you'll do it on a question by question basis. Now you just said from now on I'm taking the fifth. Does that mean?
When you ask me questions about names of people that could be hurt, I will plead the fifth. I'm not going to incriminate anyone else in anything.
I've never asked you.
You know, and it's not that you're incriminating. If you're saying that you're incriminating people, that means that they're doing something illegal. Because normally, whenever you've got a source that is there, that's giving you information, you say, this is where I'm getting the information from, if you don't know it firsthand. But she can't seem to do that. She can't seem to keep her story straight. This is release to cancel. Is that anything? SAS, release to cancel. I don't know what that means. Yes, to cancel. Let me see. I don't know what you're talking. No, it looks fine. Weird. Something strange is going on. It's acting all weird. I can't figure out what it is. It's but we'll figure it out. It might have to reboot to do it. Had to do it 3 to 4 times a day. Now something is happening. That no, I've got the same thing, so I should be good to go. That's why I know it's not. Like I said, it could be the cold that's causing issues. We'll keep an eye on it.
Question to give me names of people who are going to be hurt.
They will be hurt if I give you their name. Sir, I provided letters to the court of references, people that supported me.
References.
And every one of those people were doxxed. Their names, their addresses, their phone numbers, and their email addresses, and even their neighbors.
So
We're
you've already
doxxed
given.
by Mr. Hales.
Wait a minute. So you've already given their names of the people. Are those the people that send you these messages to watch his videos that you've given to the court?
Some of them. That's all I'm going to say.
Which ones?
Oh, okay.
Which ones?
I plead the fifth.
Okay.
Holy cow. Emma Washington says, early mug rate. It's 104 degrees here today. You'd love it. I'm melting. Is someone messing with your channel? I hope not. That would be really bad. That'd be really bad if they're messing with my channel. I don't recall all of this doxing. Well, see, I don't know, because I have told people multiple times, don't reach out to people if you see someone's address comes popping up on here, email address, because we try to catch every single one of them. If you see something like that on here, don't reach out and contact them. I mean, I know that they're public court documents, but don't reach out. Don't contact these people. Don't harass them. Don't say anything to them. Just let them go about their lives. They're witnesses in a case. And the last thing you want to do is harass them, unlike somebody has done just recently.
Do any of these people contact you by phone? When I say these people, I mean the people that
Libby,
told you
good
about
to
the
see you.
videos to watch Jeremy Hale's videos that you're complaining about. Do they text you by
Thanks,
phone?
Wes.
I plead the fifth.
Do they write you emails?
I plead the fifth.
Do you know if
And I would like to say thank you, Debbie Baker, for the $25 Cash App. That is so nice of you. And I hope that you're doing well. And I know that you can hear me. And thank you again very much. That is absolutely lovely. And it's always appreciated. And you have a wonderful evening also, Debbie Baker. Oh my gosh. Miss Velasquez. Welcome, Mug Raiders. Welcome. Crazy times indeed. But yeah, we'll get through this one pretty quick, and then we'll tune into to what Jeremy had to say today. Oof.
they watch Jeremy's videos?
I plead the fifth.
Okay, ma'am.
Plead the fifth.
Okay. One moment.
Just talking to John. Yep, she's talking to him right now.
All right, ma'am. Sorry, I think my video back here.
Talking to him.
Harley, honey, calm down. No. You go
Okay.
back. I do not want you on film, on video. Please. Go back.
All right, ma'am. Next question.
I can't get my computer to connect.
Oh, I bet a few people
Here you go.
did.
See. Next question. Why did you tell the court that, quote, they hide cameras in his shirt and the people that come with them video the hearings, unquote? Why did you tell that to the court?
Because he's done that before on
When?
videos.
When? See, this is the kind of crap that they pull all the time. Oh, he's doing this. And yet they never provide any verifiable evidence of it.
I just saw it on a video.
Okay.
Just
I
saw
don't
it
know
on a
what
video.
I don't know where, but he had a little hole in his shirt and he was videotaping something that I don't believe he should have. I don't know what it was.
No proof.
Patty's calling. I can't answer it.
Huh. I wonder who Patty is.
And then you wrote here, these two are hurting so many people. The
Wait a
same.
minute. Doing this on my phone is going to be hard because people are going to continue to call me.
Okay, then. Then you wrote, these two are hurting so many people. The same.
I can't hear you. Just a minute. I have to see what happened. Can you please talk?
Can you hear me?
No, I cannot. It's not coming through.
Can you hear me? No, it's not coming through.
Can you just answer my question?
I can't hear your question. I can't hear you.
Yes, you can. Yeah, the experts making Christmas cookies right now. That's awesome. But she says she doesn't watch their videos. It's funny that he says, can you answer the question? She's, I can't hear you.
Trying to figure out what's wrong.
Do you also go by Michelle?
Yes, I do. That is my name. That is what I've gone through since birth.
You just heard me.
Another
Let me ask you a
lie.
question.
I
These-
can't, sir. I cannot hear you very well.
Oh,
Not at all. I have to hold you up to my ear to hear you. Something is wrong. Can you please check
put
the
that thing
mic?
away.
Mike is fine, ma'am. Can the court hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, I
Why did
cannot
you-
hear you, so I'm trying to figure out what's wrong.
Ma'am, please
Right
stop
now
saying that.
she's
You heard me hear
panicking.
me. We just proved you did. So stop saying
Sir,
that.
I can't hear you. It's like you're whispering in my phone. I cannot hear you.
Well, let's proceed. Let me get the question out.
I can't hear you. I
Megan
don't know what I'm saying.
Raid. Welcome, Megan
Ma'am, please
Raiders.
stop talking. You wrote, these two are hurting so many people the same way, all for money from social media sites, correct?
You'll have to repeat that with me holding it up to my ear. What did you say?
These two are hurting so many people the same way, all for money from social media sites. You wrote that to the court this year, correct?
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
There are other people that he's doing the same thing to as he's doing to me.
Who?
Russell Meeks, Mary DeGroot, Don Severino.
Oh,
Has any of those people filed cyber stalking injunctions against Mr. Hales?
They are waiting to see what happens in my case.
oh, they're waiting
I
to
know that.
see what
Because they
happens
told
in
me.
your
How
case.
did they tell you that?
Oh,
They spoke with me.
Oh, in
No,
person?
they spoke with me.
In person?
Yes, sir.
I can see the other ear.
Do you have text messages and email messages between yourself and Jeremy Hales?
From a long time ago. Yes.
You have them?
Yes.
Okay. And how do you have them on your phone?
Yes.
Okay.
I see
that does
daylight on the other
correlate to what I
side.
asked you to bring. So I'm going to ask you to forward them to me during this deposition. I asked you to bring any text messages or email messages, either directly or indirectly, referencing or relating to the claims made in this case by you against him. So I'm asking you now, you just testified you have text messages and email messages from a long time ago between yourself and him. And I'm asking you now to forward them to me, please. All of them.
Yes.
Not forward all of them. It'll take me forever.
That's why you're supposed to have your shit together before you go to a deposition. You were given ample amounts of time to have your shit together to come to a deposition. You know, it's like imagine you go to get a colonoscopy and the doctor says you need to be cleaned out so he can shove a camera into your neither regions, and you show up and you're just like, I just finished a couple of steak dinners and I didn't drink that stuff. It was pretty nasty. What do you think's going to happen? They're just going to turn you away. And that's what she's getting right here. This has to be the most frustrating. She's already ducked this depot twice. Yeah. She had to be the most frustrating person Randy's ever depoted. Probably not. But I guarantee you she is probably at the top of the list.
I have to screenshot everything and then send them to you.
Okay. Then do that. Because we're going to go to the court. If you don't do it, we're going to tell the court that you didn't produce it, even though you said you did. You have it, and you don't produce it. You were given plenty of time to prepare for this deposition.
I had no idea. I don't know what a deposition is. I don't know what you wanted.
Sweetheart, you're lying. You are absolutely lying. You've been in how many depositions? Because we have seen where you have sued other people. There's court documents showing where you've gone after other people, where you've pulled this same kind of crap. Oh my God. Yes, he does. He definitely wins the most patience award. Oh my God. Speaking of.
It says it right here, ma'am. Look on the
Oh,
screen.
for Christ's sake. From now on,
Mark,
I plead the fifth. I cannot go back and get every one of those messages. And I can't hear him, and he's calling me a liar. So I don't know
You
what
can't. Yeah, I can't hear him, and he's calling me a liar. It's just, I can't hear him, but he's calling me a liar. Which is it, lady? Which one is it? You can't hear him, or he's calling you a liar.
So from now you've decided from now on, every question you're
I can't. It's like the speakerphone is not working.
From
I
now
don't know
on,
what the hell, how to fix this. Sir, I'm trying to figure out how to fix the speakerphone. I cannot hear you unless I hold it up to my ear.
okay,
If I hold it up to my ear, I can't see the screen.
you know what? Why don't we do this? Does Mr. Cook have a cell phone?
Oh, she's turned it off of speakerphone. I know what's happening. She had it on speakerphone and she turned it off speakerphone. And now she can't figure out how to get back on the speakerphone. I understand what her problem is. No. This, no. And I'm glad I'm watching this for the second time, because at first I was like, how, if she can't hear him, then why the hell is she saying she hears him? But here's what he's saying. Okay, so what's happened is she's on a Zoom call and she's switched devices where it's on the headset and not on speakerphone, and she can't figure out how to get back. That's why she's having difficulties. I forgive her for that. I forgive her for the Debbie Baker with the 5 gifted memberships. Oh, well, you know what that means.
Welcome to the shit show.
Every single day, another flavor of fuckery, 'cause everybody sucks, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of rocks. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, bald, and ash poppycock bollocks and fuckery. Live it all over again. Ooh. Congratulations, new members. Welcome.
I'm not gonna ask for his cell phone. Why is this showing me?
Excuse me, ma'am. You have to.
What does this mean?
Ma'am, we're having to take a deposition here, ma'am. Now she just hung up.
You want me to remain on the record?
Absolutely. Hold on.
Okay.
Randy's just trying to get shit done. Yeah. Hi.
Trying to reload the Zoom.
Okay, stay on the line.
I need the meeting number. If I stay on the line with you, I can't reload the Zoom. So which do you want me to do?
I want you to go to your screen, your messages, and you can click on the link I sent you in this text.
Jeez.
And I hear someone there instructing you. Is that Mr. Cook?
Nobody's instructing me. You're lying. You're not hearing anything. There is a TV going on for the baby. Stop lying. There is nobody instructing me. I'm the one who knows about this, not him.
Interesting.
Where is the message from this guy? Click the link. Re-click the link. Carly, calm down, mommy. Calm down. Now why does it want to
She's very tech illiterate.
Can
Yeah.
you let her back in? She's trying to get in.
Let me see. I don't see anyone waiting. Oh, now you're.
She
Sorry?
is so
just popped in.
sneaky smart.
meeting ID.
Yes.
We can't hear you.
Unmute yourself, lady. Unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yep,
my,
now I can.
my phone fell down. My phone didn't fall down.
So when we cut off, you were saying that again for the 3rd or 4th time. From now on, I'm taking the 5th. So again, when you say that, are you intending to take the 5th to every question I'm going to ask you today about these?
The fact that you have already accused me of lying and you are trying to get me to admit that I'm doing things that I have not done, I feel the need to plead the 5th until I get an attorney present.
No, he's asking you questions. He hasn't accused you of anything except for you're talking to somebody in the background. Who are you talking to? We can hear the voice in the background. All she would have to say, I apologize. The TV might be a little bit loud. No. Did you see her look? She looked over at John. Of course. She does it constantly.
You give that answer before. I'm just going to, you took the 5th to that question. That's fine. I'm going to move on. And if you want to take the 5th, that's certainly something you can do to each question. It's fine. I just wanted to see what you had. So the other question was, again, I asked you, you said you had these text messages and email messages between Jeremy Hales and yourself.
It's made to look like that. So if you're noticing the walls in his office, what it is you can take a brick wall and put plaster over it and give it sort of this distressed look like that. It's a preference. I'm sure that he's happy with it. I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Just Meg Raid. welcome Raiders. Welcome. Yeah, we will get to what Jeremy shared earlier, and it's going to be fire.
I have text messages. I'm not sure about any email messages that they're still on my email, but I do have text messages. Yes.
When did you last see the email messages that you had between yourself and Jeremy Hales?
Long time ago.
A
year.
year.
Right. So why, if you weren't sure, why did you tell the court on January 2nd of this year that I have email messages between Jeremy Hales and I?
Because I did, but I also have emails have shut down. I lost a bunch of data because my phone got destroyed. I've been through 3 phones in the last, 5 months. Go in the other room.
Ah.
So I will have to look and pull up his name and see if I have any in there, but I have text
amazing
messages. Absolutely.
So when you wrote, I have text messages and email messages.
I thought at that time that I still had the email messages.
Oh.
And as you sit here today, you no longer have any emails between yourself and Mr. Hales?
I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. Because you are so tech illiterate, that's not the way emails work. You dumbass. That's not how emails work. The way that emails work is emails are saved on, say, for example, you have Yahoo or Google, AOL, just about every single email service that you could possibly have, Microsoft, Outlook, it doesn't matter. Whatever internet service that you're using for your email service provider, you have those emails in your email box, in your mailbox for email. They don't go away unless you delete them. Just because you lose a phone doesn't mean your emails go away. They're still there. Even after you delete them and you've gone through and you've cleared out all your trash, those emails are still there. They're still able to pull all of that information up. Crazy. Bet that breathable cotton panel is gay.
Well, what would you need to know to find out if you have them?
I need to look.
Well, go ahead.
I am, because now I'm trying to find the text messages, and I will try and pull up, see if there's anything on my email from him.
Okay, you can do that. If you find something, let us know. It should be very easy on a phone. You just pull up his name on your text message screen, and you have all the.
Oh my God, sir! I know how to look for them.
Oh, do you?
I'm not illiterate.
I believe you testified you were computer illiterate. That's why
I'm on my phone. I'm not on my computer.
So you're phone literate but computer illiterate. That makes no sense. Just God. It's like, lady, you come up with the most asinine shit.
We don't see you anymore. Can you? Is there a reason? Is that because you're looking?
Right, because that's the only way I can look for things. I don't know how to do both.
Good. No, you've learned how to stay on Zoom and look at your texts and emails. That's great. Good.
It's just like, kudos to you. Hooray. Hurrah. You finally figured something out. Hooray. Hurrah. You should be so happy now. Hooray. Hurrah. Way to go, Lynette. You figured out.
I'm looking to see.
So wonderful.
I need to yell to him to call the sheriff, or we're going to be in trouble, and I'm not being arrested for this.
Being arrested for what?
We were told we had to be at the police department.
Have you stopped looking, ma'am? Have you stopped looking?
No, I am not. Stop looking.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
You.
I don't want you to talk to me. I want you to look.
You don't need to be rude.
I'm not being rude. I'm just trying to make an account.
Yeah, I'm looking. No, from what I can see, I don't have any email addresses anymore. Emails. Oh. I'm looking. I can't find any.
Yeah. So no emails.
What email address did you use in communicating with Mr. Hales?
I don't know. Whatever was on his thing, whatever he gave me.
No.
Whatthehales.com or something. I don't know.
No. What email address were you using?
What email address were you using, dumbass?
To communicate with him.
I have no idea. I have changed email addresses a lot. I have no idea. I don't know.
What email address did you use in the last year?
I don't know. Whatever I have on right now.
What's your current email address?
Lynette.
I thought she's gone by Michelle her whole life, but her email's Lynette. I mean, Lynette.
Email.
And she's got Lynette up there as a name.
I'm not sure.
Let's go by
Probably-
Michelle.
I don't
I've
know.
always gone by Michelle. Then she has
I don't
Lynette
know.
up here.
And
Sir, I have post-traumatic stress disorder. I do
Post-
not have perception of time. I don't have perception of dates and times. I do not, and my brain does not work that way. So
Your
I'm sorry
brain
that I can't answer those questions.
Your brain
So
doesn't
you have a
work.
medical condition which inhibits your ability
I
to
have
act.
post-traumatic
Yeah,
stress
this is not going to
disorder.
work. You keep on interrupting me. This is what's part of the delay here. I keep telling you, let me finish a question.
I have
You have a medical condition
post-traumatic.
that interferes with your ability to recall
With
dates correctly.
what?
Is that right?
No, long-term stuff. I plead the fifth. That's my, oh my
Oh.
God. I am looking, I don't find any, from between me and Jeremy. right at the moment.
Yes.
So that may have been destroyed
There
in
we
my other
go.
phone. And that may be an email I no longer use.
31.
What about the
Nope,
text message?
found one. I found one.
Did you
So
find it?
here you go. I asked Mr. Hales. Let's see if this is.
She have PTSD from all those
It is
polls.
to Mr. Hales. It says, "Can you call Landon? He's trying to reach you." And it was to Jeremy about. I'd asked Jeremy if he would be willing to give my grandson a job.
Do you
Oh.
know how to forward text messages to someone?
Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close to playing that song. We're getting close to playing the new song, the version of it right there. I wish that was the way it works. It probably have emails from 1987 still. I'm horrible for deleting them there. Thank you for the super chat. I am the same way. I have to go through, and most of the time it's just all the ads I get. I don't need. I always go by Tom, but people call me Jay. All right, Tom. Good to see you, Jay. How you doing, brother? Oh, here comes the contact with Jeremy. Yeah, she has PTSD from the nightmares of the people scared coming after her. Yeah, the tinfoil does that to you.
Oh, this is wrong. This is to a wrong Jeremy. Sorry. This was to my grandson's lawyer, Jeremy. Jeremy. So no, I don't have any emails that I can find at this time. I know I have text messages.
Then go to your phone, go to your text messages, and one by one forward the messages to me. And we'll talk about them.
Well, you can't just forward them. You have to screenshot them.
No, you don't.
I think.
No, that's no, that's not what you do. All you do is you click on it, you forward the message, and it will send the whole email chain. That's it. That's all you have to do. Really simple. Super simple stuff. Oh, but there might be things in there I didn't want. No. Oh, she knows exactly what's going on. I'm not forwarding those to you because I might have had other people that I was sending these messages to.
True, man. You don't have to do that. You can forward me a message if you want.
Sticky
screenshots, why?
widgets
You give me
getting us
screenshots
closer.
already from your
Sticky widgets getting us closer to the goal, and for the 5 gifted memberships, Sticky Widget.
Welcome to the shit
Oh
show.
yeah, thank you all new
Every
members.
single day.
A new flavor of buggery, cause everybody sucks. You see, and they're dumber than a bag of rocks. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, balderdash, poppycock, bollocks, and buggery. Living all over again. Thank you, Sticky Widget. Welcome, new members.
sister. So I'm asking you to do the same thing for Mr. Hales.
Yes, I know what you're asking me, sir. Let's see where
Oh my
anyone-
God.
Oh, the rest. Okay, this is all I have. So let's
Oh.
see. How do you forward it?
Oh, that's awesome of you, Sticky Widget. I appreciate that. Mama. La, la, la,
You're the 4713, right?
And she sends it to the wrong person.
Did you find any
All
text?
right. I'm sending you everything I have. Just a minute.
Thank you.
The little arrow at the bottom of the email.
It's
Speaking of
easy. Let me
dumber
do
than a
this. It'd
bag
be
of
easier
rocks.
if the little ones are done with a
That's so
screenshot
right.
because there's no sense
So
to.
right. Oh, yes. She sent it to Jeremy.
Ma'am, I think what you just sent me, you've actually included that in one of your posts, but I'll read it for the record.
I don't know
Oh.
what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's like pulling teeth. That's why she has no teeth.
You said you wanted them, so that's what I'm doing.
Oh, except she ended up
Oops,
messaging
that went to
Jeremy.
Jeremy
and
Hales. Sorry. Something just sent to him by accident
Yeah,
and then to
she
send it to you.
just sent it to Jeremy, which means that
But since
she's.
I was looking at his, I sent a screenshot to you and it went to him.
God.
So
Pulling
hopefully
the
you won't use that
shrapnel
against
out
me.
from under my fingernails. Oh, I've got a good song tonight. We hit the goal. It's an unnamed goal, but we hit that goal. We will
Where the hell is
we
your number
will
again?
play a
This
new
is
song
stressful.
for you guys, and it's better than the first one that you heard. Right
Okay, that
now
didn't
we've
get
got
me, so I got rid
some
of it.
gifted memberships. We've got some super chats.
Doing the best I can here, sir.
Send in those bucks. We get a new song. I saw on a t-shirt that read, "I work harder than an ugly stripper." How you doing, Rosalind? And you have that link. You're always welcome to come in, Rosalind. Oh, and speaking of,
That's you.
going to have a new release tomorrow. It's gonna be good. And then another one on Sunday. So I hope you guys are ready for it. Hope you guys are ready for the little drops that I'm doing. I don't have any way of sending Jeremy anything. Oops, I just sent it to Jeremy. Yeah. You would think that you would remove that person from your contact list and everything about it. And that breaks a protective order whenever she sends shit like that.
Here.
Oh.
Did I just send you the one that says, "Hello, I wanted you to know I've made it clear to fans messaging me about your personal information that despite how you unfortunately and wrongfully feel about me, I will not give them any of your information"? Okay, I guess he's gone.
I didn't give you a link, Jay. I said Rosalind. She's the hot one. See? See how that works? She has a pole tested stripper disorder. Pole testing stripper disorder.
And the Zoom is not here again.
Burns on
Damn
her
it, freaking Christmas.
eyes.
Wants me to do this and then it disappears.
Oh.
You need to call them and tell them that this man ain't allowing us to come.
No,
Are you
you're
there?
in a court deposition. You dumbass.
Hello?
Ma'am, I just got your text that says I'm throwing off my page. Is that the last one?
Yeah, I think, yep, that's all I have.
Okay, so you sent me 5 text messages. All right. We're going to pull them up.
That was the hot one.
All right, I'm going to ask you a question. Did you,
Oh,
now is your chance to talk before we get to those messages. I'm going to ask you something. Tell us the first time you even heard of Jeremy Hales. When was that?
I'm not exactly sure when it was. I had seen one video of a storage unit.
oh, just
Where,
one.
were you up here at that point, or were you down in Southwest Florida?
It was in Northport,
Okay, so that would have been at least in, when did you purchase the home you're in now?
2021.
What
I
month?
started looking at it in 2018,
What month did you purchase it in 2021?
October.
Did you enter a contract earlier than that, the closing?
We were working with the real estate agent and the two sisters, or whatever they were, whatever they called.
Two sisters would be the seller.
Yes.
At some point, you entered
It
into a written
happens.
agreement with the
It
two sisters to
happens.
purchase the
You
property
get
living in
you
now?
get some
We-
rest, Roz.
Yeah, and I'm not exactly sure of the exact date.
All right.
I think the exact date that we signed the papers was the 26th of October is when we closed on our house. So it would have been the 26th of October, I think, that we
Okay,
signed the
but that's-
papers.
Right, but that's not what I'm asking. Okay, the closing is where you sign and you get the deed and things like that. I'm not talking about the closing. I'm talking about normally.
That didn't happen in a meeting. That happened all online. We didn't have a meeting.
Did you sign a contract online then to purchase the property?
I believe it was online.
Right. Did you do your closing online?
Yeah, I think so. There was no keys to turn over. There was nothing. It was a property.
All right. Did you make an offer online to buy it?
There's
when you
no
wanted to buy it?
sound.
We made no, that was done through mail.
Yeah, YouTube's been
Mail, when
acting
you say mail, you mean
funky.
US mail?
Yes.
Did the sellers
Mail.
have
It was mail or it was, yeah, because
Oh,
the Vincent guy who was selling it was far away from us.
all right. So
mhm.
when you moved from Northport, when did you actually move from Northport to the property? you're living
Let's
in?
go.
October 26th,
And where were you living on October 25th, 2020?
Oh,
Northport, Florida.
And when you first heard of Jeremy Hales was when you were living in Northport, Florida. Isn't that true?
Yes.
So he was just someone who had a YouTube channel, and you watched a
He
video.
did storage unit. He did storage unit videos. I was watching lots of people that did storage unit
Lots.
videos. I'd watch Storage Wars. All I was interested in was the storage units. I thought it was cool. I mean, people finding stuff, that's neat.
So you
Finding
watched his
stuff.
videos on storage units?
A couple. Yeah,
Just-
not very many. I had a brand new baby and at that time, I had tons of reptiles. We had tons of tortoises. We had
Tons.
my life was full. I didn't take much time for watching videos. I only watched a few
Tons.
Okay. Did you like those videos?
of the storage units.
Yes.
Yeah, it was fun.
What did you like about Jeremy's videos about storage units?
Just the finds, what you find.
Oh,
Did you find him interesting as a person to listen to and watch?
No, not really.
no,
You didn't like
no,
him
not
on
really.
YouTube?
I mean, they were normal people. They were no different than anybody else on YouTube. They were no
Uh-huh.
different.
Uh,
So you come to Northport and you don't know him personally, right? At that point?
Nope.
All right. So at some point, did you ever talk to him personally?
A tree fell down across the road and in our yard, and he drove by one day and we asked him. He stopped actually, and
and the funny part is they didn't own the property at that point in time. North Point doesn't want, from what I have gathered. That's pretty true, Wes. That's pretty true. From what I've heard is they're saying they're not really wanting her.
don't remember if he asked us if he could help us or if we asked him if he could help us. And he helped with a lot of other neighbors move the tree.
How did you know it was him? If you didn't.
Well, sir, because I recognized him. I'm not stupid.
Oh,
You recognized him after watching a couple of videos?
Well, yeah. Yes, sir.
I mean, so what did you say to him at that point you first met him with the tree falling across the road? Hey, are you Jeremy Hales?
No, not right away. Just said, we said hi. I don't know how that came out.
Thankfully, we do because we have the email. She emailed us.
yes, they have the email. That is. There we go.
And said she was a super fan that just bought property across the street from us and begged for me to bring the tractor over to move this tree. Interesting how she states she's been trying to buy this piece of property since 2018 because of the health of her child. The child wasn't even born in 2018, nor was the property up for sale. She stalked us, verified that we lived there when I brought the tractor over, then went to Northport, then put an offer in on the property.
Oh,
The
yeah.
timeline is all there. And
Yes, Rosalind, that is the thing. You did not realize she lied this much in the depot. Why do you think that she pulled out of this case? Why do you think she pulled out of this case? Because her lies were catching up with her. All of her lies would have been exposed, and they would have. Oh,
it will all be presented in court because she's a stalker. He's a stalker. The lies coming out of this woman's mouth, it's plentiful. It's bountiful. Like a storm is all
you
around
do.
me. But it's not over yet. We're just getting started. And yes, it gets so much worse. Or better if you're having fun laughing at this.
oh, and it does get so much better. All right. How about we give you a new song for you guys to listen to and ponder about what the video is going to look like for this, because I have a feeling it's going to be a really, really good video. Whenever I've completed it, I'm actually working on it right now, in the process of doing it. So give me just a second, and I will, let's see, and we'll do it this way because this is going to be easier to do. And then I'm going to play this new, it's a better version. I don't know if it's the best, but it's a better version of the song that I played early on at the very beginning of the stream. If you haven't heard it, enjoy. It's good. Thank you. And then I'll get the next one queued up for you so we can watch the Hales video. So give me just a minute.
You know when you have something so good it drops. Like a bombshell. I don't whisper, I don't tiptoe, I don't beg, I say it straight 10 toes, foot on your neck. And every time I open my mouth with facts, somebody screams harassment while clutching their ass. I don't attack people, I attack bullshit. I read the rules, then I aim dead center and pull it. You don't like my tone, that's adorable, pal. But YouTube don't enforce hurt feelings or how you scowl. I play my content, yeah, damn right I do. That's called effort, not a hit squad crew. I schedule drops cause I know what I'm doing, not cause I'm lurking in Discords, recruiting goons. Same topic, I cover facts. Same week, news don't wait for naps. Multiple channels talking, that's the web, not a conspiracy cause I won't play dead. I don't need coordination, I don't need backup. I bring the receipts solo, tighten the strap up. You want harassment? Show me the proof, not your panic attack with attitude. Bombshell! I'm not the problem, I'm the test. Bombshell! You feel exposed, I feel blessed. Say it loud, say it clean, tell yourself whatever helps. But me speaking facts ain't harassment, champ as hell. Bombshell! Out when I use words like destroy, like truth delivered hard is a dangerous toy. But metaphors don't swing, fists don't break bones, they just hit harder when you're already exposed. I don't threaten, I don't sick, I don't send mobs. I don't tell anyone to go harass the jobs. I talk, I analyze, I connect the dots. If it scares you, congrats, it's working a lot. You tried to nail me for a teaser, like I committed crimes in a trailer. No content posted, no rule breach. You try to strike a thought, that's weak, chief. Policy ain't forward, looking paranoia. It's backward facing cold and loyally loyal. You can't punish me for what you fear, I'll say. That's not enforcement, that's pissing your pants in public. Okay, I don't need hypotheticals to land a hit. I bring examples, citations, concrete shit. If it ain't true, you got no claim, so stop trying to rest smoke and call it a win. Bombshell! No threat, no target, no call to burn. Just commentary you couldn't outlearn. You can hate my edge, my mouth, my shell, but taste ain't law, read the rules you sell. Bombshell! Bombshell! Try to twist my words, make shadows scream. Turn slang and sarcasm into crime scene. Shiny bracelets, vague by design. No names, no facts, just a phrase you mind. You need false statements stated as true about a real damn person. Not vibes, not you. Implication ain't evidence, fear ain't law. When stretching policy just shows where you're raw. You say I build us versus them like it's some thread, but in commentary is always drawing lines in the sand. Still no call to action, no go get them chance. Just me saying what I see while you clutch your pearls and ran. You keep saying could, might, maybe, may. I say show me where I crossed it, you look away. Because deep down you know the truth hurts like hell. I didn't break policy, I broke your spell. This isn't harassment. This is what happens when someone won't lie politely or shut up comfortably so you don't have to look stupid. Bombshell! I'm still here, still clean, still loud. Bombshell! Bombshell! Still standing while you melt down. Bombshell! You told folks reporting with nothing to sell. That's misuse of policy, do better or yell. Bombshell! Style ain't sin, backbone ain't crime. Bombshell! I speak in facts, you panic in time. No evidence, no breach, no bail, just me. And you, still mad about it. I read the policy. I followed it. You just don't like that I did it louder than you. So sit your fat ass down before I drop another. Bombshell! 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 Bombshell!
Awesome. Just look it up, Sticky Widget. Yeah, it would be that would be something. It's just Oh, love a little jazz. Dang, Shiz, you got it. Yeah. It's a tight little song. I thought it hit all the points because for some reason they don't seem to understand what a bombshell is all about. But then again, they don't pay any attention from what I can tell, but they will be paying a lot of court fees from what I understand. That's what I hear. They're going to be paying a little bit up front, and that's never going to work out really well for them because all their narrative keeps getting shut down. It keeps getting shot down. And if you don't believe me, hear it yourself. Hear it yourself. Woof. Gosh.
We just got back from court in Levy County. There is a new felon on the anti-What the Hell's ecosystem team, ordered by the judge.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The cops were called last night on Lynette Preston, yet again, as she sent some of the most vile, threatening texts to a court witness. Except Lynette doesn't even know
awesome.
It's a court witness.
Oh, that's not good. This right here, whenever I saw that, I was like, oh, this is bad. Sending someone a message like this, saying you are a deceptive, evil human being. And I hope God punishes you in ways that he has never even thought of yet. You deserve every bit of it, every bit of pain and agony that you go through in the rest of your miserable life. You are a lying piece of shice, and take that and deliver it to everyone. Wow. This is so bad. This is so bad because you just intimidated a witness. Man. Wow. The implications of this are so far reaching. BBB is not a felon until convicted, if he ever will be. Well, third-degree felony, if from what I understand is he's looking at 12 counts of a third-degree felony, which means that the judge could put a bench warrant out for him, which means that he could get pulled over or just, do something simple and minor. And whenever they do a check and see, they'll find out that there's a warrant out for his arrest in the state of Florida. Whatever state he happens to be in at the time could easily put him into jail until I think there's like a 24-hour hold period, and then they would pick him up. Yeah, it's 5 years max and a $5,000 fine per count. I think I read that correctly, that would be absolutely what could happen. And that's a lot. 12 counts. Oof. And that's just in one case. Exactly. We don't know how many other cases we have that he could be implicated or has pulled the same kind of shenanigans. I mean, we know, but the judges may not know. Yeah. Thank you, Don. That's right. You can sub to Yamaha Biker YouTube at I Have a Story at 67. That is where his evil twin brother tells wonderful stories, and definitely go sub up to that man. He is quite enjoyable to listen to. He may well just stay in Armenia. Don't you think maybe that was the plan in the first place? Why do you think all of the delays? But it gets more interesting. This is just the tip of the iceberg. We're not even just like 29 seconds in, and look at the behavior that's being exhibited.
Lynette speaks to two ladies every single day that she has never met before in her life. Now, she's listed one of those in the Ohio court case as her best friend. That would be Lori. I can assure you, Lori is not involved in the Ohio case to help Lynette at all.
Ooh.
As a matter of fact, the other individual that she contacts and talks to daily, her name is Tina. Just so happens that Tina is here in Levy County for court with some of the most condemning evidence you will ever see. Everything from where Lynette is getting the illegal rugs that she's taking to the horrific names such as Ale that she calls the child and the extreme abuse. So we're headed to court and Tina's gonna be there with shiny chrome bracelets, giving evidence such as Lynette telling Tina, and all the evidence is also in writing, text messages, emails. Woo! Woo! The bombshells, baby!
Yeah.
That she's going to lie in Levy County Court, stating that she wrote every single one of her motions. Deuce never had anything to do with it, even though all the evidence is in writing that Deuce did it all. And Lynette's already confessed and told and showed all the writing to.
Armenia is hard to extradite from. Even if he's living there, it just won't extradite an Armenian citizen. It's still going to be difficult. Still going to be difficult. Okay, the pub is kicking me out. I'll catch you later. All right, Sticky Widget, you take care. We will see you very soon, brother. You will see you very soon. You have a wonderful evening. Hopefully HG's Ann have a chance of getting her back. I don't know. I don't get involved in the stuff that's going on with the kids. I have my own feelings, but I try to keep those off the interwebs. The U.S. has an extradition agreement with Armenia, which means they can arrest him, and we will send U.S. Marshals to bring him back. Yep. Especially if it's to bring him back, there's a possibility. Yes, blessings to all Jeremy George's family. The time has come for all the shenanigans and truth to be told. Fleece a huge BB shackle time. Just saying. Yeah, those times are coming soon.
Tina. Whew. Now, why Tina?
Why
well,
Tina?
Tina wants to save the child, just like Lori. Just like everybody else. By the way, Tina was the inner mole with Lynette. Now, what's Lynette going to find out about Lori in Ohio court? Cat's out of the bag now.
Ooh.
By the way, after Tug dropped that bombshell last night
yes, he
about
did.
Lynette reaching out to him to put Fleesa in jail for the theft of all of her money.
And you have to remember, this is just the tip. This is just the tip of the iceberg. There is still, this is day 11 right here. There are still 10 more days to go of bombshells. Wow.
Guess who reached out to our lawyers? Yeah, straggly guy. We're in our lawyer's law firm office right now, where I've been handed stupid lanes filing, where I've been told you have to smell this. Okay, here we go.
Are you sure you want to do this?
No! Oh!
Oh, no. No. Oh, dude. No. They must be in Randy's office, because I'll point something out here. See, this is a way to make a wall look like it's distressed. It's pretty cool.
Oh, holy cow!
What is it? Man butt ketchup and
heavy
tobacco?
Heavy. It's bad. That's bad. I need a nasal cleansing. We're headed in the courthouse right now. Right here is a Levy County Sheriff deputy undercover. Courthouse is over here. Lynette, nowhere to be found. I don't see Deuce. I think he's still on the loose as well.
I think he's hiding behind the 10 Commandments sign.
That might be busted can of biscuits hiding in the bushes.
Oh.
What a day in court, George.
Wow.
Max says Jeremy said he is in Randy's office. Yeah, that's what he said.
That actually was quick and easy.
I mean-
if we were in front of Judge Judge Tobias's,
Yeah.
we would be there for 5+ hours.
Yep.
Well, we were in and out of the court with 3 hearings in just about a half hour.
3
Judge
hearings.
Craig Thomas's would have still been talking about what he talked about before
Yes.
and the time before.
Yes,
You know,
recapping it over and over and over. But today's hearing was scheduled for
Harder,
1:30 p.m.
harder,
Eastern Standard,
deeper.
and it was slotted for 2 hours. Randy, our attorney, requested 1 hour, and the judge gave us a slotted 2-hour time. So we arrived there around 1:09.
yeah. And I didn't see Deuce or Lynette anywhere.
Well, I thought I saw them hiding behind the 10 Commandment structure outside, but no,
Well,
that was
Were they hiding behind the one that says, "Thou shalt not lie"?
Goliath. Yeah,
Okay.
could have been that one.
So we did have 3 hearings today. And I want to clarify before we get into what happened today with the judge, which was amazing. The dominoes are falling big time. So we had 3 hearings. Number 1, we had a hearing in regards to ex parte communication with Deuce constantly illegally contacting the courts. Okay. That's also has to do with Lynette lying and not disclosing who's writing all of her motions, who's writing all of the legal filings, and that's illegal as
Yeah.
well.
Correct. So
that's
after
bad.
Stark passed away, she automatically became pro se again. So she was pro se when she started. No, she was pro se when she started, hired Stark.
Yep.
Then Stark passed away, then she became pro se again.
Yes.
And it's so evident who's writing her motions.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. And and for those of you that were here last night wondering exactly what I was trying to show you last night, that I got lots of emails on this because people wanted access to the Google Drive. This right here that I'm posting up there, that right there. Go check that out. That is Donna Shepard's video and song. She came up with the lyrics. I just put a little bit of music to it, put some visuals to it. Go check it out. Show it some love. Give Donna, a nice thumbs up. And, if you haven't subbed up to her, sub up to her. Give her a little bit of love. And it'll be worth the watch. And you don't have to do it right now, but I'll play a little bit of it later on so you can sort of have an idea what it looks like and enjoy.
Reality is Deuce is the one that hires Stark. As a matter of fact, we had a contract there as an exhibit as well. Didn't need it. And he, for content and fodder, contrived bad YouTuber storyline that he tried. He wanted to destroy my entire empire. You recall that, don't you?
Oh yeah, he put it in writing.
Yeah. That's one smart lawyer. For us, best lawyer we've never had to pay.
Oh yeah.
He's going to. Oh, 100%. So there was also the thumbnail case.
Thank you for
There
that,
was
lucky
also
puppy.
the Trespass 5 case. Now you may be thinking, hold a second, but Lynette stated, there's a stay. There's a federal stay under Trump. She emailed that yesterday. I'm going to bring it up right now. Now, before I do share this, I think it's important that people understand that she's not protected by a federal stay in litigation that she has brought as a plaintiff.
Yes.
So if you were to sue anybody and everybody you possibly could and go, I'm going to sue everybody. And then when they countersue and you go, whoops, I'm going to file bankruptcy. Do you realize what the court system would be like? She's not protected as a plaintiff, which is why we could actually have the hearing today.
Yep.
So
She voluntarily dismissed it. So don't
Yes.
forget that, because that's important.
oh, wait, I got to get to the right lawsuit here. So we were, Bruce, Matt, yeah, Deuce and Levy. Here it is. Okay. So you have, I'm going to get to it. I promise, baby. I'm going to get to it. You have Lynette stating, please provide a link for the hearing so my bankruptcy attorney has it. And so I have it. This is wrong on so many levels. Now, before that, she sent another email that stated, which she should be saying nothing. That's the reality.
And you will be seeing these at some point in time. The court will show all of this stuff. It just takes a little while for the clerk to get the documents, post them up there, place them on the docket. But all of these will be available, and we will show you exactly what they said.
I have copies of them all. I have filed bankruptcy. We have filed with your court, and there's a federal stay in effect. Federal trumps state of or county. I'm not supposed to go to any of them because the people involved are involved in my bankruptcy. It's a conflict. My lawyer is Jerome Saran Wrap.
Now, see, that doesn't excuse you from not showing up. See, you could show up in court and say, Your Honor, there's a stay, and then the judge would explain to you the law of that's not how this works. That's not how this works. Yes, there's a stay. We can't put any sort of monetary on this. That's not what this hearing is about. But of course, if your attorney's giving you bad advice, well, I guess maybe you should talk to your attorney and realize that, well, one of them is going to jail. if he doesn't get his case taken care of, that's jail time. Heavy fines at the least.
Sincerely, Lynette. God bless. Okay, there was no God bless.
I just find it weird that she's not using her legal name for these cases.
Well, she's in a world of trouble right now. A real world of trouble.
Big.
She brought the case because Deuce told her to bring the case. Deuce went and
2 cases.
Went and solicited Scott Stark. That's illegal as well.
Yep.
Oh.
And paid him. Paid him a portion.
Let me be clear. Let me share this before we actually get to the climax of this entire hearing today. Bruce will be losing his license, and Bruce is now a felon. Now,
not until he's charged.
It's not official, but it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's 100% coming from the judge.
Yeah, George is a class act.
Get to how we actually got there, because Bruce and Lynette were court ordered to be in person in court today. No Zoom links provided whatsoever. And there was a special surprise person at the court today waiting for them. Yet they didn't show. This individual had nice shiny bracelets all set and ready for the hearing.
Right.
But they didn't show. 12 bombshells of Christmas, baby.
They meaning Lynette and Deucey Poo.
Do you think Deuce is out there taking a deuce? Do you think he's deucing his pants right now?
Yeah. I mean, that is possible.
It is probably some deuce and some pants.
So, Lynette's not protected in the federal stay with the bankruptcy because she's the plaintiff that actually brought the lawsuits.
Correct.
Okay, now, thumbnail case, that was still ongoing. And we filed safe harbor, we filed counter, we filed attorney fees, legal fees, everything, sanctions. Now, in the trespass 5, that one actually concluded. There's already a judgment against her in that. But there are other fees that needed to be heard as well, okay, that she will have to pay the Grangers for. But what happened, we'll back up a little bit. Those are the 3 cases. Ex parte communication, Deuce, and Lynette lying about who's writing the motions.
In one.
You have thumbnail case, and then you have trespass 5. So what I
3
have,
cases.
128, doors unlock. I go in.
You don't see it.
You go in, looking fine and divine.
Yes. Well, Randy and Doreen were looking really good too.
I'll tell you what, they were dressed to the... Yeah. Holy cow. And then Deanna is there as well. And then the special guest is there as well. And so they're just waiting. 128, no Lynette. No
Still
Deuce.
no show.
Where do you think they were, George?
Well, I do remember the judge coming in at 1:34, and the plaintiff, or not the plaintiff, but the bailiff says, "All rise."
Thank you, Donna. I appreciate it.
Still no sighting of Preston and Deuce. And the judge himself even said, well, I see Miss Preston and the other parties are not present. And he asked the plaintiff, the bailiff, I keep saying plaintiff, but I'm trying to say bailiff. The bailiff even went outside of the courtroom to check to see if she was out there because he knows what she looks like.
Yeah.
And he comes back in and he tells the judge, yeah, no sighting of the other party.
No sighting of.
That's not good.
No
It's
sighting.
not
of
good.
Deuce. I don't think he checked the bathrooms. Deuce might have been in there deucing himself in the bathroom.
Well, I think, no, I don't
Or he already fled to Armenia.
think. That royal flush. He flushed himself
Wait,
so
hold a
good.
second. Hold a second, baby. We're only on day 2 of the bombshells. We're gonna get to where Deuce is in the 12 bombshells of Christmas, but
They're
we're
not all
not
the way
there
there
yet.
yet. Ooh.
Not quite there.
You don't think he flushed himself to Armenia?
All I know is that we all rise. And Rex, the bailiff, is looking for Deuce and Lynette, like
The bailiff knows her face.
and
Not
nowhere to be
good.
found. And the judge then goes on to say, well, I know she sent me an email from the last hearing and stated she would not be there because of the bankruptcy. And then she showed
And then
up.
She showed up, which is true.
And
When we showed the recording.
like, yeah, well, that's, her mom died. Mom didn't die. So, it was kind of the things that happened.
Oh.
So the judge goes, all right, we're moving forward. We're moving forward.
That's right,
What do you have
Robert.
next on your notes? We got notes.
So then,
we got notes.
Oh my gosh, there was so much going on and so many fast talkers. It's hard for me to take notes accurately, and to capture a lot of the things. But I'm going to go through my notes of what we wrote. So the first case that we discussed was the Preston versus Hales, myself, Foreman, and Greaves, which Randy and Doreen were there representing 3 of the 4. Myself, and Larry Foreman.
Okay.
And that is what we affectionately call the thumbnail case.
Correct.
Now, Tat Greaves couldn't be there. He's in Australia right now. So he was never served. Therefore, there was really no issue with Tat not being there. And no money out of his pocket either. I mean, the reality is the sanctions and the attorney fees for all of this have come from my pocket. And now she's going to pay for that as well. Why don't you continue on? If
That's
you would.
true.
So then Randy brings up how he'd like to go over the motion where Deuce, an unlicensed lawyer in Florida, be addressed. And then the bankruptcy stay was addressed. And the judge was aware that it was dismissed. And the last time we all met in person, that there was no pending stay, right? Because she dismissed it and there was a gap where there technically was no stay. So
And that she's right in this, because what happened was there was a stay placed whenever she filed the bankruptcy. Ram Saran Wrap never actually completed what he was supposed to do, and that's not a flattering picture.
oh,
George.
he did.
So what happened is during that hearing that she was at, her bankruptcy attorney was there, Saran Wrap. And the judge asked if he was representing her. She said no. He said, no, I'm not representing her in this case. I'm representing her in the bankruptcy case, and then tried to go about telling the judge how to do his job. Or he's the one that sort of screwed up her case in the first place in the bankruptcy hearing. And then the hearing that they went through with the hearing, the judge said there will be, we're setting a schedule for this to happen. They basically combined all those cases to have one hearing. They only needed a short period of time. They only needed a half hour. The judge said, I'll give you 2. And the bankruptcy hearing started going forward again. They refiled, and they're working through that right now. There will be a hearing, I believe, on the 6th, or a meeting of the creditors. It's something like that that's going to be happening on the 6th of January. But the bankruptcy case is back in play. So that means the stay kicks back in again. And so there's certain things that they can hear but they can't make any ruling on it. If that makes any sense. And that's courts will do this. And the reason they do this is to speed up the judicial process of saying, yes, they're going to be held accountable, or they're not going to be held accountable, whichever way that the judge decides. But we will hold any ruling on any sort of monetary until after until after the bankruptcy case is resolved. So once the bankruptcy case is resolved, that comes back into play, and they'll have more hearings again at that point in time to actually discuss monetary amounts. But not in the case of the thumbnail case where she brought suit, and also not in the trespass case where she brought suit. Okay. She brought suit against them in the thumbnail case, trespasser case. Both of those can be heard, which they will be. And they'll discuss a little bit more about it.
Recap that. And then they talked about how the bankruptcy is cured partially.
Partially if she's a defendant in a case.
Yes.
Which means if she's the plaintiff and she brought the case against us, the thumbnail case, she's not protected. You can't go around bringing legal lawsuits against individuals and then running to bankruptcy court and go, no, I'm protected. No, doesn't work that way. I'm going to add a few things into what you shared. Good to see you. Because you have your notes from your perspective. I have my notes from my perspective. And they're not different. It's just different things that George caught and different things that I caught when that's all going on, and it makes a complete picture. And so what happened is the judge says, all right, let's talk about this one case, this thumbnail case. He goes, this is hearing for costs, for sanctions, and a motion to strike everything from Bruce Matskin. And he says, my concern going forward is the bankruptcy case. Has she filed again? Good question. Because if he's concerned, Randy says, yeah, she did file again. And he goes, I just want to make sure we're safe moving forward. And to do that, he said, I want to make sure we're safe going forward on the thumbnail case and the trespass 5 case. He didn't call them those names.
List them that.
He called them their actual legal case numbers. Yeah, and he goes, I'm not concerned about the Matskin case whatsoever. We are moving forward on that today.
He did confirm that
100%.
Case can go forward.
And he said, we are moving forward on that. And Randy responds and says, well, the stay doesn't protect Lynette because it was action taken by her, the debtor. We are creditors. She already owes us money in court. She owes us legal fees. She owes us, from Ohio. We already have a lien on the property. We've already filed it here in Florida. We already have a lien. She owes us more money. Well, I guess we're going to get to that. She's going to owe us a whole lot more money. And that happened today in court as well. But we're getting there. And the judge says, well, I want to be transparent. Because of the bankruptcy, I had my law clerk look into the stay. And his law clerk said, the safest thing to do is to wait.
Yep.
To wait to hear anything on the thumbnail case and the trespass 5 case. And he said specifically, now I loved what this judge said. He said, specifically, if I make a decision today to give attorney fees, to give sanctions, and all the money that's going to go to, if it goes to Mr. Hales, if she's in the bankruptcy, then she can wipe that out.
Right.
I'm going to protect Mr. Hales. And what's going to happen is we are only going to listen today based on entitlement. Is Mr. Hales entitled to money? But we are not going to decide the amount of money. And then we're going to come back.
Ooh, and I suspected the judge would probably do that, is say, we can rule on whether he's entitled to it or not. And then whenever we come back, we can decide what the monetary amount is going to be. But a lot of judges, and I saw this, I don't remember where I read this, but a lot of judges will usually err on the side of caution and not even hear that portion of it. But basically what the judge is saying is we will hear what is being told. We're going to hear exactly what the issues are, whether he's entitled to it. If he's entitled to it, then I will hold off on doing my ruling until such time that this bankruptcy is resolved. Because that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. And if she would have been there, she could have fought that kind of issue. This would have been something that she could have been there and said, well, Your Honor, that's not fair, or whatever it might be, and made a case to the judge, whatever it would be. She could make a case to the judge. Whether the judge accepted that or not, it would be his discretion. But yeah, I mean, just showing up. And I said this yesterday. People were just like, do you think she'll show up? And I'm like, it would be smart if she did, because if you don't show up, then they move on without you.
To court. Once the bankruptcy is over, we're going to have another hearing on the amount of money, the sanctions, the legal fees, and that way she legally has to pay him, and she cannot wipe it out with a bankruptcy. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting there going, I love this judge. Yes.
I mean, he can see that the games that they're playing, you don't
Yes.
voluntarily
100%.
dismiss
100%.
two cases and then go file for bankruptcy because you want to avoid sanctions when the defendants have every right to go after the plaintiff, the one who brought the cases, for sanctions and fees. So yes, so his legal assistant did say, or whatever title she was, said that it's best to avoid those motions due to the bankruptcy and to not litigate and to not go forward with those, to hold off on those.
This judge, as George already said, recognizes the game that Deuce is playing, and
it's so obvious. It smells like Deuce. It's so obvious.
It's a dangerous game to play. It is a very dangerous game to play. And this judge went, all right.
This judge ain't playing.
Let's play. And the judge is winning. So the judge calls it out. He says, we're going to hear on entitlement. Is Mr. Hales entitled to money? Mm-hmm. And we're going to get to what the judge said, yes or no. Mm-hmm. And then there will be another hearing on how much sanctions, legal fees, and there's a bunch.
Yeah.
We're talking tens of thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars. Mm-hmm. I don't think we're going to hit the $100,000 mark on this actual lawsuit. But
possibly
we're going to be up there.
It's going to be up there.
Everything. Everything. Okay.
So the judge is aware that Randy is the special counsel now, appointed by the trustee.
You remember? Hey, Randy's like, oh, by the way, Judge, I am now officially special counsel in the bankruptcy case.
Hired by the bankruptcy court.
One of the bombshells that we're going to get to on these 12 bombshells of Christmas are the biggest fears of each anti-What the Hell's ecosystem member. Because not only has Lynette been a mole against Crook and the anti-What the Hell's ecosystem members, Lynette has been talking to other individuals who have been moles the entire time. The entire time she's been talking to moles. Not only...
But she's the mole. Those people aren't moles. She's the mole.
Well, they want to make sure this child is protected. But not only is she a mole against them, and then talking to others who want to protect the child, who have funneled everything to us. When we've talked about, this is how much that Fleesa actually spent on the wood, she's lying to you. We have already had all the evidence.
Yeah, he's not going to be saying something if he doesn't have the evidence. Oh, man, that is insane. Like, who remembers when a Fleesa said Randy was breaking the law being hired for the bankruptcy trustee? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these are people that don't understand anything. Well, they may, but in my opinion, they don't understand anything about the law. They constantly misquote things in the law. They don't know the difference between a civil and a criminal arrest. Warrants, silver bracelets coming regarding the child. I don't know, Harley. Don't know. But they are coming. Warren Silver Razor, it's coming in hot for Christmas. Oh, did not catch that before. There are moles regarding the child. There are moles that want the best welfare for the child, is what they said. So the first mole finally came out. The one Jeremy Hill said we didn't know. I would like some order of sanctions for federal court and Fed one against Bruce. Well, we will see what happens.
The only reason Fleesa released the money for the law firm in Ohio is because Lynette told Tina, not Harley,
The neighbor.
Haley, Brian and Tina, who sold us the property illegally in Otter Creek, that she was going to sue Fleesa to get the money back. Tina went and told Fleesa. Fleesa then called, Thanksgiving, calling a man
Thanksgiving
at
Eve.
his home with his family, and releases the money to try and save herself.
Oh. And they're not going to be saying this if they don't already have the proof. Oh, the Flea's live stream pre-post gave more evidence of their actions, predicts Tug's Bombshell. Yeah, it did. Yes, it did. It did. I would agree with that 100%, because you don't make those kinds of claims if you have nothing to hide. You have nothing to say if you have nothing to hide. But they're trying to run PR again. So this is a Project Fleabag. Oh, she's been involved in a lot of the kind of crap that's got Lynette where she is right now. See, she released some of the money that she's holding on to for an attorney. And this is coming from people that are inside. They have the information. They have the text messages. They have the emails. They have all of that information. Like, these people have been thinking that they're going to get away with all this crap the whole time, thinking we'll just keep hiding and he's not going to get any of this information. What did we say about their bank records? Those will all end up being brought out. They keep saying they can't get to any of my money. That's not true. None of that is true. And if they're doing something that's illegal with money like that, that crosses state lines. That's a federal offense. The feds do not play lightly on this kind of stuff. Wire fraud, ooh. You're looking at some really harsh penalties. I mean, it is not looking good for them.
Fleesa found out last night.
But that's not a project. She made it very
That's definitely
adamant
not a
that
project.
money only goes towards
That's not a
projects.
project. By the way, we have 100% complete and total evidence, and you're going to see it all in court. This is all going to be public information, all the communication, everything happening. It's insane how much we actually know that they don't know that we know, and how much incriminating evidence there is. Fleesa, after she fleeced all these fools out of all this money, then released the money because she's scared to death that she's getting sued, and there's going to be a financial audit into her finances. There 100% is. It is in the contract that Randy signed with the trustee in bankruptcy. Fleesa's money is the first thing that's going to happen in bankruptcy. She's done. There's a felon, and there's more coming. And so one of the things that's happened in the anti-what the hell's ecosystem is one of the members completely and totally defected on them and has supplied us everything from all of them, including their biggest fears. And Fleesa's is the money, the audit, and it's happening 100% in bankruptcy. And I promise you, there are felony charges coming for all of these freaks and fools.
Yeah.
So Randy shares that with the judge. What does the judge say?
The judge was like, wow, that's rare. It's not common. So, but it's a coming. It ain't common, but it's a coming.
Oh, the dominoes are falling and these people are running. This is just wild.
Yeah. She can't keep using bankruptcy as an excuse. So
Well, and who do you think told them? Who do you think fed them this line that maybe doesn't know as much as they think they know? Who do you think set them up for failure? Interesting. Hello, I'm Real Mean. Good to see you. I'm Real Mean 69. Could be anybody.
So then the judge goes on to say, well, let's move forward with a simple issue. He used the words simple issue, referring to Deuce.
And I wrote it down. Look at this. This is so funny because George and I weren't even sitting. If you look right above my fingers, it says, Judge, let's move forward with the Matskin. And I wrote down, it's extremely straightforward. And he did say that. I just wrote down, it's extremely straightforward and it's simple. And he did. He went, this is so simple. By the way, this judge does not like Deuce.
Ooh.
Now, the other thing I want to share before we talk about what's happening with Deuce, we have already been in extreme conversations with the Florida bar, with the Massachusetts bar, or do you want to say Massachusetts? Oh, the Connecticut bar.
She's like me. I have a hard time saying I have to think about Massachusetts. Yeah, it's one of those. It is a little hard to say sometimes. Hey,
Connecticut bar.
Hey, T42, how you doing? Oh,
bar and the Massachusetts bar have been waiting for this day here in court. They are taking extreme action against Deuce. He will be losing his license. He will not be practicing ever again with a license.
Well, maybe that was his Christmas wish this year.
That's a pretty big bombshell. As a matter of fact, the bar contacted. I don't know if I should share it. I'm going to
share it.
I'm just going to say this.
Deuce is in deep doo-doo.
I'm going to say that they contacted last night and said, good luck today. We can't wait to hear what happened.
Oh.
They don't like Deuce.
He does have a reputation. And we are not the first case he has done this to, where he just repeats the exact same thing with multiple email communications. And so the judge goes on to talk about how,
and we showed that a while back, the same kind that he would just annoy the piss out of the state bar. They are not, I have a feeling they do not like him. Yes, you reap what you sow. That is absolutely right. Oh, awesome. 2 more subs away from 100. Thank you, everyone. Definitely. And I will show a little bit of that, but I want people to go over there and check it out after this streaming, and I'll probably send them over that way.
he is aware that Deuce is not associated with the Florida bar.
Not at all.
He also recognizes that there's unauthorized communications with the court.
Was that
with an
plural?
S?
Communications? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I pronounced that right. Sometimes I mispronounce words. And then he also confirmed that he's fully aware of all of the ex parte communications where he himself has received over a dozen emails from Deuce himself.
On the record, the judge says this.
A dozen.
Do you understand? Each ex parte communication unlicensed in the state of Florida is a 3rd-degree felony. Each instance. Now you're going, Jeremy, how do you know that?
Yeah.
Well, because the judge.
Wait, don't get to that part yet.
All right.
The judge also confirmed that in these dozens of ex parte emails from Deuce, that he clearly shows an interest in Miss Preston, communicating for her as her attorney.
Oh, so bad.
It's so blatantly obvious.
And so foolish. These idiots. I just, the entire anti-what the hell's ecosystem, I cannot fathom how you could be so dumb. They are going to lose everything in their lives. They will be enslaved to us financially for the rest of their lives. Every single one of them. And now Deuce is facing felony charges. So the judge says this is a third-degree felony for each instance when he does this. And so he says, I've received over a dozen emails ex parte. What's going to happen? The judge goes, this is so easy, so simple, so straightforward. He goes, we're going to issue an order that he is going to be referred for prosecution for third-degree felonies. He is practicing law in Florida without a license. This is all going to be reported to the bar in Florida, Massachusetts, Connecticut, which Massachusetts and Connecticut have been waiting for this. They even said good luck last night for this today. Lynette officially now has to disclose in writing every single person that had a part in any of her motions in any of her court paperwork.
Especially when she's pro se. Any filings that she submits
That
pro se,
right there
she
is
has
amazing.
to disclose.
That right there is amazing. If they're, especially because there are very specific laws behind that and statutes that any time that she files, she can't just say, oh, this was written by my lawyer. No, you have to sign an affidavit. And if it's found out or it looks suspicious, they will sanction you, like right then and there. It will just be a standing order. Judge will be like, nope. And there's a reason why they do this. And a lot of people are like, well, that isn't fair. What, you should be able to, get advice from, for example, ChatGPT or AI or from an attorney. Here's the problem. In ex parte or pro se litigants, they're given a lot of leeway because the judge understands that they don't know the law. They don't know how to properly format things like that. They can get a pass on that. And if the judge is receiving something that is suspiciously, just not right, they want to speak to the attorney to make sure that this attorney is doing everything right. They want to protect their attorneys. There's imagine this. You're skilled in some specialty because say for example, you're a doctor, and you're a fine brain surgeon. You're actually one of the best brain surgeons around. And all the other brain surgeons around you, they're all doctors also, went through the same schooling. They did everything that they were supposed to do. They're licensed in their state to practice medicine. How do you think they would feel if somebody from another state makes a recommendation to do a procedure that could possibly delete somebody? And this guy from the other state comes in and screws it up. You can't hold them liable for their screw up because, well, they're in another state. How come get me? That Georgia protects their lawyers. I think Florida is the same way. They want to protect their lawyers. They don't allow a lot of they don't allow lawyers from other states to come in and practice there. And I can't say the word. It's late and I have a hard time saying that word. Reciprocity. There you go. It has to fire on all four cylinders. They don't have a whole lot in the state of Florida. Like if you're an attorney in Georgia, for example, probably not. Same way with Alabama, probably not. They would force you to retake the bar exam. They want to make sure that you're a resident. All these kinds of things sort of fall into place. Please don't talk over the video. I'm not talking over the video. This is one of the things that's very important to remember is they want to have their attorneys taken care of. And they go harsh on attorneys that pull this kind of crap.
who's helping her file, because we've all seen her long rants on social media. She does not type that way, nor does she have the intelligence to type that way.
The court is going to be admonishing Deuce as well, so there will be a full admonishment.
Correct.
And there's also now an injunction on Deuce that he may not, by any stretch of the imagination, contact the courts at all. And if he does, that's contempt of court. He will be arrested. So all of that is coming.
Yeah. Every type of engagement that Deuce has done has all been illegal. Every illegal activity that he has engaged and thrusted himself into will all be reported.
This is huge.
So many violations against the Florida bar.
Now, I hope, because the What the Hales ecosystem members are all watching right now, I hope they understand everything that happened today in this case is going to be used in the other cases.
Yes, it will.
You're done. You are so done. As you continue to lie and you continue to spin and you continue to try and damage our relationship, as you continue to try and damage those who we love, our livelihood, who we have a responsibility to generate income, to create jobs so they can take care of their families. They are part of our family, and I will fight with every last penny to protect them. The What the Hales ecosystem is done.
Yeah. Because he will be able to use every single bit that they're doing to bring that up in Fed 2 for Bruce's behavior there. In Fed 1, all of that will be brought forward in Fed 1. All of his behavior in almost every single case that Lynette has been involved in, all of the other behavior from the anti-Hales group, that stuff is going to be brought up also. They have all of that information. You don't realize how far reaching this goes into their bad behavior.
Okay. We're still going to be in court, but it all adds up to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. And the dominoes are falling and quickly now.
Yeah. Yep. Justice does take a while.
But it's here. It's here. Okay. Do you have anything else on that case with the ex parte communications and the illegal writing of motions?
No, there's definitely going to be he said, the judge did say it's a no-brainer with the injunction on Deuce for any interference with the case.
It's a done deal. So how many felons are in the What the Hales ecosystem right now? We've got Paint Chips.
Yep.
You got Dodgy Robbie.
Yep.
You got Poppy Seed.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We got Deuce now.
Possibly.
Isn't that beautiful? Who am I missing? I'm missing a felon.
I thought we were already at 5 according to your 12 days of.
We were somewhere. We got a lot. We got a lot of felons.
Who are you missing?
But they just added one, and there's going to be way more criminal charges coming for all of these idiots.
Yeah.
Seriously, this is just mind blowing to me.
Yeah. When thinking you're above the law goes wrong,
it goes really wrong.
Really, really wrong.
I said it over and over again that criminal charges are coming for all of these people. They are coming, and you're seeing it in real time. Right now, Deuce has third-degree felony charges coming for each ex parte communication.
Yes.
It's just wild.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You can't just interfere with cases when you're not licensed to practice in the state of Florida, all the way from Massa. Or Connecticut, wherever he's doing it from.
He will no longer be licensed to practice anywhere. This is happening. And I predict, as I've stated in the past, because we know this from another mole, which we'll get to that in the 12 bombshells of Christmas. The biggest issue Deuce has going on in his life right now is him and his husband, Toma, are having major marital spats right now because of his involvement in this and what it's done to their life.
I don't know about that.
Them, and she'd be right to do so.
I don't know anything about that.
Let's transition into the next case, which is the thumbnail.
And also, no reaching out to these people. Do not contact them. Please. That's this is something that's coming down on them of their own doing, and reaching out to them does no good. So do not do that.
Case.
Okay.
All right. So the craziest thing that I think that happened with the thumbnail case is Doreen puts Randy on the witness stand, and I'm like, get him, Doreen, get him, yeah.
Doreen put him on the witness stand. Ooh. Well, it looks like Ray made a video 11 hours ago. Seems by his title, he might be regretting his sport and involvement in the ecosystem. Well, I have no sympathy for Ray. He was warned multiple times that it was abhorrent behavior. So I have no sympathy for Ray. He made his bed. He laid down with the dogs and said, okay. You know, everybody is lying, and he thought it was cute and funny to come after me and my family. How you feeling now, Ray? How you feeling now? Yeah, they got this.
Oh yeah,
This was new to us. I've never seen this before.
it's awesome.
Where co-counsel
Yeah.
directs examines like the main counsel, and she even asked the judge, do you want him on the witness stand?
And the judge goes, no, I can see him better right there. So you guys just all, so it's Doreen and Randy are in the middle. George is over by Doreen. I'm over by Randy.
But before we get into that, I do want to say the judge did tell Randy that as soon as he receives the order, he will sign off on it.
It's a done deal.
Yes.
Yes, correct. And
So
you're talking
it'll
about
happen.
the
order
ex
on-
parte
yes.
and the felony charges and the injunction,
Yes.
everything on Deuce. Yeah,
Correct.
that's all happening
Yeah.
immediately. It's happening. It'll be done by the end. By the time you watch this, it's already happened. Okay. So
All
we
right.
transition, and Doreen is examining, putting Randy up on the witness stand.
Yeah, and the
wow.
judge was comfortable doing this because this is all part of entitlement, right? Not the sanctions and the fees, but the entitlement.
Again, to be clear, what he's hearing is just, are we entitled to the money, not the amounts. He's holding the amounts to another hearing after bankruptcy is all done,
Correct.
making sure she can't get out of this, meaning Lynette. So Deuce's great idea, remember when John Crook put in the chat, I want to thank
Same, Vicky.
Britt for a brilliant idea of filing bankruptcy. Here's the craziest part.
I mean, we want to thank him too, right?
Yeah. Thank you. You idiot. Thank you. You are the dumbest person I think I have ever known about in the history of my life. And look at the what the hell's ecosystems. There's some pretty dumb ones.
And
You're
they're
the
all-
dumbest.
They're all turning on each other.
Yeah, they are.
I don't even think Lynette likes Deuce.
Well-
She's got some choice words about him.
We have a lot of evidence. We have a lot of evidence that she calls him a bully, yells and screams at her. Oh, there's a lot of stuff, but we're not going to get to that
How
right now.
dare he, though? She's some disabled woman.
Yeah.
She's an elderly, disabled woman.
Is bullying a disabled client?
For what?
Wow.
For YouTube fodder?
Should we call and make a report for Elder?
No.
Probably should. I mean, we have all the evidence what she said about Deuce.
I mean, she should call and report the abuse if it's that bad.
If it
There's
is
a
that
lot.
bad, she should.
All right, let's
So
get
back
into
to
the
Doreen examining
thumbnail
Randy.
case. We are in.
And see what Jeremy is telling you is do not reach out and report this kind of stuff. This is something that she would have to do. Jeremy and George know that they can't. Even if they have the evidence, they can't do anything. This has to come from her. The best lawyer for their case, they never had to hire. Absolutely. That's absolutely right. Hey, you're back in chat. Beware. Well, Sticky, glad to have you back, brother. Glad you made it home safe. Sympathy is the dictionary between shite and syphilis. I despise people like Ray that use God as a measuring stick to claim that they have moral authority for holding people accountable for their actions, and it is wrong. Ray has made his bed, now he can lay in it. Couldn't have said it any better myself. I will say that I don't have any moral authority on any of it either. I'm just whenever they came at me, that I think was enough for me to bait my breath, take a deep thoughtful thought about this, and look at it from what could possibly happen. And I warned him. I said, doing this is not good. Not good at all. Your behavior is going to get measured. It's going to get counted. It is going to be fine picked apart. And they didn't listen. Look where they're at now.
In the thumbnail case for entitlement. Are we entitled money?
Correct. Yeah, Judge
Not
felt
the amount.
comfortable
We
with
are only hearing the entitlement.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So the first question Doreen asked Randy was, could you please state your name for the record?
And she goes, just to be clear, it's Shakit, not
Chauchet.
Chauchet.
That's French. I
Yeah.
think that's
Hilarious.
French. Chauchet. And he said that is correct. It's Shakit.
So I love that they can actually have fun with us in these stressful times. I do love that. That they can still giggle, and we can look at each other and throw a wink and a little corner smile in court in these stressful
There is a story about the boy that cried wolf, and I don't think they were taught that. situations.
Yes. It goes a long way. It really does for us. You know, our stomachs are all turned in knots and the whole deal. So that, I really appreciate that about our legal team. I really do. Do you want to keep going on the thumbnail case, or you want me to?
Yeah. I just wrote down every single question that she asked him.
Holy cow, baby.
Because I wrote down every question that she asked him.
Well, all right, let me give the overriding and then you fill in, because I did not. Actually, what I did was wrote, win!
All we do is win,
win,
no matter what.
Okay. So, basically, in a nutshell, Doreen asked Randy, what legal basis does Lynette have with her claims? Randy says there isn't one. There is no legal basis. And he says, I've asked Stark for any evidence to merit this complaint. Nothing was provided. I did a motion to compel. Nothing was provided. The case was then dismissed. And her allegations were unsupported by any exhibits whatsoever. These claims are not supported by facts or by law. And the absence of facts means there are no claims. All makes sense, right? All makes sense.
Yep.
And he then goes on to say, we are seeking sanctions against Lynette and Stark. And let me be very, very clear. Jeannie Stark just commented days ago stating, you know, I want to read it. I want to read it, particularly
It's
from
so
it's
weird.
so
For someone that's
horrible.
supposed to be grieving for a
It's
deceased spouse.
horrible, in my opinion. It is sick. And it makes me feel very uncomfortable what she is posting and what she is saying.
But it also makes sense why her women's group kicked her out.
Yes.
The grieving women's group, she's posted about that too.
All right, I'm going to show it to you right from her Threads account.
I mean, look at that. Ever want to meet a multimillionaire? Talk to me in February. Party. Spring. You had to understand, she just lost her husband a short period ago. Wow. Just wow. That is so disturbing. That is so disturbing right there. I mean, I think if I was to lose my wife, I don't think I could post anything. I probably don't. I don't even think I could possibly do a stream for a little while. It would take a lot. It would take a lot.
Right here. Anybody ever met a multimillionaire? Well, talk to me in February.
And then puts
Party.
weird. weird. So weird.
I can't even comprehend how somebody losing a spouse, a soulmate, could even put such horrific things on an account. If anything happened to George, I think everybody knows I get a little bit of emotional mess when George is sick, cancer scares. You know, my biggest fear, we've gone through 2 cancer battles already. My biggest fear is I lose her to cancer on a 3rd battle. I promise you, you would not see anything posted by me. I would not be able to handle it. And the fact that this woman is talking about being a multimillionaire now.
And then partying.
From her husband's estate. That's whenever she would be getting the estate closed out.
Gross.
The estate is still accountable for all this money.
Yes.
Sanctions, attorney fees, and Jeannie Stark's out here going party. No, not a party. You are in a lawsuit. You are not out of the lawsuit. Any money she receives will be gone after in this lawsuit. And you could go, well, Jeremy, he passed away. That's really mean. I didn't make these decisions for them. As a matter of fact, we think it was Jeannie Stark that made the decision because she's so money hungry, and Scott probably had no idea.
Yes. And she even wrote in the motions confessing that she's the one who writes the motions. She was fully involved in the thumbnail case, and then tried to voluntarily dismiss it and said they wanted nothing to do with this case, but it doesn't work that way. She should know that if she's helping him as the legal assistant.
Deuce's promise of fame and fortune. They're famous now. And the fortune she's getting is going to dwindle away pretty quick.
So Brandy did confirm over a period of 17 months, neither her former attorney or Preston provided any type of evidence or exhibits to support their claim on the thumbnail case, the lawsuit that they brought against us.
How you doing?
Not a thing. Nothing.
Nothing. There were no factual arguments in their filing. And then they voluntarily dismissed the case the eve of the hearing with Judge Davis. Remember, Judge Davis was initially reassigned to this case, and they voluntarily dismissed it the eve of the hearing with Judge Davis.
Yep.
Because Randy was going to file a motion for summary judgment.
And they are trying to delay. They are trying to do anything to save themselves. And every move these anti-what-the-hills ecosystem makes further digs a hole that they can never dig themselves out of. And they're past the point of ever saving themselves. Again, I can't stress this enough. Every single one of them will be facing criminal charges. They are in civil court, but there will be criminal charges as of such today that are coming for Deuce. Many third-degree felony charges coming for Deuce.
Yes.
There will be criminal charges coming against all of them for what they've done.
Yeah. And Randy, again...
Well, and those, the judge will be able to refer that to the state prosecutor. Like the judge won't hand down those orders. Those get moved forward. It's similar if any of you have been following the Laura Owens case. She has, I think what is it up to now? 14 felony counts. 14 felony counts for her behavior in a civil case because of her behavior. Because the judge referred it to the state's attorney, and the state's attorney said, yes, perjury upon perjury, misbehavior, falsifying documents, all kinds of things. I mean, there's 7 that came out earlier this year, and that was followed up by another, I believe, 7. Yeah. She is looking at a lot of stuff. And these folks, we've said it multiple times, civil cases can turn into criminal cases. And if she perjures, if Lynette perjured herself, she could be looking at prison time also, if the state decides to go after her for it.
Confirmed that Lynette's complaint, who Deuce wrote the complaint and Stark just signed off on it, did not satisfy the statute that they're trying to use against us.
No, I believe he would have to recuse himself from it because he's in a lawsuit with Jeremy right now. You'll just watch. You'll see these filings start coming out, and I would say the beginning of the year. You'll probably see some of these filings come out at the end of the year, but going into the new year is whenever they'll start doing investigations. And there's no running from this. As much as you like to think you can run from it, no. Think about this. Laura Owens lived in another state, and that state contacted Maricopa County, and they conducted a raid on her house, secured any firearms, made sure that everybody was there. They put them into a room all together, set them down, explained to them that they were there just to secure them, keeping them from destroying evidence, anything like that. These kinds of things turn into criminal counts. Oh, the start started yesterday. The 12 bombshells of Christmas were just the start. They've been, I mean, all these folks, they seem to think that it's okay to misbehave and act really bad towards people is okay. They've been doing it for quite some time, and it's not okay. And they're getting found out. They're getting called out on their bullshit and their lies. And whenever they get called out enough, maybe they stop. But
not even close. There was nothing in the statute that even applies.
Yeah. Regardless of us using her image, we're not denying that we used her image. We do use her image in thumbnail case or the court cases that refer to her. We also use our images, but we're not using it on commercial purposes. We're not using it for merch like t-shirts, mugs, keychains, all those things. We're not doing that. Right. The image of her in our thumbnail is part of free speech. It doesn't fall under the statute that the complaint included.
The other aspect about using her image, when we take video of her in public, we own the image. It's intellectual property. We own it. So while she could try and trademark her image. So for example, George and I right now with the trademark, we're trademarking our images. We're trademarking what the hails, so that, for example, Fleesa, we're gonna go legally after Fleesa for every tag, Luthman for paint chips, every tag, Volpe, every time they tag us, they use our name. We're going after them in court. We are trademarking and copywriting right now, and then there will be more and more and more and more that's gonna go on. She has none of that. We own the images that we've taken in public of her. But there are other images, since when she runs to the news, even though she states she can't run, it's public domain.
Yeah. When she shows up in front of the channel and...
Good to see you, Elka. That is wonderful. You have one of your brothers and one of your sisters from Germany. Your whole family has a cold, but we're still having fun. Awesome, Elka. That is very cool. Congratulations, and I hope that everybody is having a wonderful holiday season. Oh boy.
When she shows up at
town hall
during her deposition, during court hearings, we have every right to use her image if we're doing news reporting, which we report on our personal lives, and for entertainment. The entertainment industry uses people's image all the time. The news uses people's image. When Channel 20 did a news on Crook being arrested, guess whose image they used on their thumbnail? Crook? His mugshot.
Crook?
Why didn't they go after Channel 20 News? Because they use Crook's mugshot. Public is public.
It's not helping. It's not helping their cases. That's for sure.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it wasn't actionable. Whatever suit they brought against us was not actionable. They would have never won, even if they didn't voluntarily dismiss it. And so therefore, we as defendants had every right to hire an attorney to defend us. We have every right to go after them for sanctions and fees because they brought this frivolous lawsuit against us.
Yes, they do. 1902. Well, that was, let's see, 1901. My grandfather came over from Poland, I believe it was. Yeah, Poland in 1902. Yeah, it was 1902 that he came over from Poland. And my grandmother came over from Germany. I think like a year or two later as an infant. Yeah, my grandfather's a little bit older than my grandmother, just a little bit.
And so they went into talking about, Doreen asked Randy if either Preston or her counsel respond to the sanctions during the safe harbor period. Yeah. And the answer was no. They pretty much just abandoned the case. He abandoned her. So it was pretty clear that the judge agreed on the entitlement.
Well, let me share with you what the judge said, because I think it's funny that you said it's pretty clear. The judge said, if you look right above my fingers, there is clear entitlement here. This George just said, it's pretty clear. Oh. He literally said, quote, there is clear entitlement.
I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Here, it's mandatory fees and cost going to us.
Yeah.
The defendant, which is us, is entitled. And then he goes on to say the amount will be heard after the bankruptcy court. We won. We won entitled. We are entitled to the money. We are entitled to sanctions. We are entitled to attorney fees. And all of that is going to be heard in court after bankruptcy so that the judge makes sure she still has to pay.
Correct.
She will not get away with these games.
Right. And then he also confirmed that he will sign the order once it's received, but Randy has to be the one to determine the amounts and then wait for the correct timing after the bankruptcy stay is over.
And by the time you're seeing this, order has probably already been signed.
Dee was there. Is there anything you want to add that we didn't discuss?
This is really good. Pay close attention to what happens here.
Or you want to confirm that we didn't mention or that we did mention?
I took notes too, lots of notes too. Well, first of all, she didn't show, didn't see her anywhere. I showed up actually before you guys. I got there first and sat out there and didn't see her. And it lasted probably like 30 minutes or so. The judge was very concise. He was to the point. He didn't have anything extra to say. Did a great job. Let's see what I took some notes. If you asked me the question, because I wasn't in here listening to you earlier, so I don't know what you talked about exactly, but I do have notes. I do know that I did hear him say toward the end of all of it that there was clear entitlement here toward you guys, and that everything has been properly executed and properly delivered on your behalf. I wrote those words down exactly. So. I mean, it was a win. It was a serious win.
I was just going to ask you, so did you think today was a win?
It was, finally.
Tina, you were there in court with us. Ooh. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Jeremy and George were victorious people. They won. Stop it. Stop the lies. I am one of many who do not have YouTube channels, who listen to everybody. The lies stop here. Leave them alone, live and let live, and do what you preach. You say you're godly. Show me godly, because right now, I don't see it. I see it here. I'm not seeing it anywhere else.
Damn. Just damn. So good. That was amazing. Tina, the hero informant. Yeah. Well, I mean, it is a small win, and we'll probably be seeing those filings come through in the next couple of days. It takes a while for Randy to write up whatever motion, and then whenever he finishes the motion, it gets filed, and then it takes a little while for it to actually hit the docket. And we will be here for it. I've got some other stuff that I wanted to show you, but it is getting late. We've already been at it for about 2.5 hours. Thank you guys so much for coming by. And before we go, I want to just give you just a little something, just a little bit of something. But I want you guys to go check this out. And the link is there. But I just want you to just it's good, and go watch the whole video for yourself. That's what my suggestion is. Go check out the video for yourself. It is over there on Donna's channel. Donna Shepherd has a channel, and go watch the whole thing. And well, here you go.
First time that you walked into the room, you swept away the shadows and the gloom. It wasn't just a laugh, it was a sound that lifted up the spirits all around. A joke, a grin, a quick and clever line. You showed us how the simple things can shine. You taught us joy was something we could choose, and made a memory we'll never lose. Oh, your heart was a giant shining gold, a story of pure kindness to be told. You were the warmth inside the winter chill, the echo of a laugh that lingers still, an unspoken hero, strong and true. The world is brighter because of you. We're singing out your name, no tears, no doubt, for the happiness you freely handed out. You didn't need a cape or spotlight bright. You did your work in humble, quiet light. A helping hand before we even asked, a burden that you secretly unmasked. You saw the little things we tried to hide, and stood right there, a constant faithful guide. 1,000 small good deeds we'll never know, a golden-hearted friend who helped us grow. Oh, your heart was a giant shining gold, a story of pure kindness to be told. You were the warmth inside the winter chill, the echo of a laugh that lingers still, an unspoken hero, strong and true. The world is brighter because of you. We're singing out your name, no tears, no doubt, for the happiness you freely handed out. And though we miss that smile, that friendly face, we feel your spirit filling up the space. It's in the way we tell your funniest tale. It's in the memory that will never fail. We'll carry on the laughter that you left. Of all the friends we know, you were the best. Oh, your heart was a giant shining gold, a story of pure kindness to be told. You were the warmth inside the winter chill, the echo of a laugh that lingers still, an unspoken hero, strong and true. The world is brighter because of you. We're singing out your name, no tears, no doubt, for the happiness you freely handed out. Yeah, the happiness you freely handed out. We'll keep on laughing, that's what it's all about.
Call me daddy, call me nut, call me the goat. You're paddling upstream while I'm running this boat. You say, I don't care, yet you're glued to the screen. Caught up in my glow while you stay unseen. Your shade's like a breeze, it's barely a draft. Meanwhile, I'm the Picasso of roasting your ass. You say you're over me, oh how cute. But here I am, still the star of your loop. You're my biggest fans, don't even deny. So grab some popcorn when daddy goes live. Call me daddy, yeah, shout it loud. King of your thoughts, I'm making you proud. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, headline act. Your background noise, and that's just a fact.